And we're live. Welcome to Lego Dad's Pump the Algo edition. We have got with us our awesome panel. As you know, we've got our awesome panel of dads and on not dads.
Wait, what? Are we live?
And we're live. And just like a true dad, just like I did, late, but I was more later.
I'm still getting set up.
If you're wondering where the thumbnail is, I didn't make it yet. If you're wondering where the description is, it's coming soon. This whole live stream is under construction. It's like this live stream is almost a Lego set, if you will, in itself. So I thank you for all the one persons who are tuning in, and I'm sorry I didn't set it up ahead of time.
I don't even have the chat set up yet.
All you have to do is hit where it says comments.
No, I can't. Well, I can't respond in the chat doing that.
Then you'll be a fake viewer for the algo. This
we
episode,
gotta pump that algo.
This is the Pump Algo edition. Or I'm sorry, Algo Pump. So this episode is brought to you by Lego Chima, which is a new theme coming out. And well, it should be if it isn't. I've seen in chats now that were not of my doing. Okay, this just in. I've seen twice in chats that I had nothing to do with. Wasn't even typing in those chats. Okay? People saying bring back Chima. Two people. One of them I didn't know. I didn't think I knew either of them. We lost a viewer for me saying that. So thank you so much for disconnecting from the show. Don't worry, there's more to come. In fact, we actually have a new segment that's only for this episode. It's called M Lego discovers rare poly bags from the unknown. So these poly bags, didn't you have to fight like several homeless guys at the bus stop for these?
No.
Oh, come on. Okay, I was just trying to help pump the algo.
You got them out of the dumpster.
Fighting homeless people, I guess you get a lot of clicks. But that's okay. So that didn't happen. I made that up. But we are going to do a segment. I would like to have more people here because it's actually an interesting segment. So I don't know if...
I can put them aside and we can show them off later.
Okay, I just wanted to see, because there's going to be people that want to see it.
Yeah.
Probably, we got 3 people watching. I think the algo is just dropping into people's stuff right now. I don't know how the algo works. I just pump it. Triple D is here, so that means the algo is working. Once Triple D gets the hit on his device, that means YouTube has told him. Sorry, Lego Dad's live. I was going to have everything set up for surveillance, but last Sunday, Brick Pasta and I didn't have a chance to work on it with him. We went to Wausau last weekend on Sunday. And so unfortunately, long story short, I didn't get to spend time with Brick Pasta after the show, which usually and that's part of it. You guys don't know that, because after the show ends, we don't tell you what happens, and that's on purpose, because we just want you to help pump the algo. We don't actually like you. Just kidding. We love you.
We should do a behind the scenes.
We'll do a behind the scenes but that'll have to be on our Patreon because we don't wear clothes.
So I started my sorting September.
Okay, sorting September is a thing according to the algo. I've been getting recommendations for channels that are doing sorting September. I've been getting tons of them. My whole feed is blown up with it.
Yeah.
So if you're not doing sorting September, that means you're not part of the algo.
You got some COVID going on?
I got what you call smoking like 3 cigarettes in 2 minutes going on. I was like, I gotta get that nicotine in for the show, otherwise the ALGO is gonna reject it. And I did it. I do everything for the ALGO. And what happened is, I smoked some cigarettes, and I think they were laced with something.
Yeah, that's never good. Don't smoke cigarettes, kids.
Don't smoke cigarettes. Any kids watching, if I catch you smoking cigarettes, I'm gonna make you smoke a whole carton in 1 minute. That's not even
for real. Sorting the ALGO September. Yeah, exactly, Douglas. We're sorting the ALGO. We're gonna get her figured out.
Sorry, my internet just did a Papatopoulos. Am I back?
Yeah, you're back. That's because we got so many viewers.
Well, we do. We have Douglas McFriggin takes up most of the bandwidth. Just what, you got that Australian line pumped in.
Probably the size of his monitor.
But pasta and M style, yeah. So before we get into the rules of sorting September Sunday, which is the kickoff, I'm going to show you. I've been working on this, and it's I know it doesn't seem that cool. It's basically, I love working on rock work sometimes, just to it kind of takes you out of the real world. And you kind of get to do rock work because you want to get use the slopes and everything for different nooks and crannies and what have yous. So I've been working on this, and the reason this started, there is a good reason if you give me a second. Inside of there is a Nexo Nights promo, which was completely made out of cardboard, except they glued a blue plate onto the back of the cardboard. And it did come with parts to connect to there, like a little Murloc hologram. It came with one Nexo power. And anyway, it's supposed to be like a Nexo's secret base, right? Well, I was like, I bet no one's ever actually put this into bricks. So what I did was I used those snot bricks with the 1 dot, similar to this. Here, let me show you. I'll pull it off. So I used these. Right off the Mills plate. Yeah, I built it onto a Mills plate. I'm probably not going to ever take it to a convention, but so, and then I put the cardboard. It fit underneath these protruding snot studs, and that holds the cardboard down.
Oh, that, yeah.
So basically, the cardboard was the right size for me to do this all around the edges of the cardboard and have it held down in place by snot bricks. And I was really amazed that it was cut to the right dimension for me to be able to do that. Because I'm sure they did not plan on that as a thing. And I'm sure they did not get the specifications for the cardboard box because it folds into a box. I have one that's not. I had 3 of them. One of them was water damage. I have another one I could show as a base start because I can't really pull it out without taking the whole thing apart now. But I'm sure they didn't plan for that, for it to be the right size. As maybe they did because they put a Lego plate in there. It's the dimensions of that Lego plate, but it's not really because it folds over itself. Anyway, it worked out perfectly. Enough about that. We just lost 37.
No, that works. That works good. Yeah, another part that you may have been able to use is a plate, and then with the plate with the slider piece.
Oh, I tried that. But I would have put it into the ground. I would have had to have it up a plate. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. That was my first thought, was one of these.
Okay, well then,
but the cardboard lays flat on the ground. You know what I mean? It's like it's the carpet.
yeah.
So it's laying over the studs, but it's not a plate high over the studs.
Oh,
So with these, it gives you less
just a
than
little bit more.
well,
Oh, I see. Yeah, just a little bit more. Well, that's perfect.
so a little bit less, you mean?
Well, yeah, something like that.
Something, you know what it is. Something like something.
Somewhere.
Anyway, so it just I like to work on rock work and try to make it make it look good, and I like to try out new techniques on making it look good. So I did a lot of snotting on here where I stuck like 1x1 studs sticking out of the side to give it less of a flat approach. Anywho, enough about that. This is the Nexo secret base. There will be a door connected to these type of bricks.
Oh, we got Mayo Hasco,
Mayo, did someone say Mayo?
digital fanboy.
Cinco de Mayo. It's Cinco de Mayo today. That's the 5th. That's the 5th of Mayo Hasco.
It's the furthest thing from it.
Okay, so the 5th. So yeah, I'm working on the Nexo cave hideout. That is, no one is going to really care about it, but a few. And
Oh, the chop is cutting out. So what are you doing, M Lego?
Sorting.
Sorting?
Yep.
Oh, you're getting them broke off, I see.
Yep.
okay, I don't know why my internet is being like that. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, sorry. This won't be displayed because when it's all closed up, it just looks like a piece of rock. But the top will come off modularly, so you can play in there if you're into playing. And we got Tim's Brick Adventures. Haven't seen you for a while, Tim. I did get an invite to Julian's stream last week. I didn't see it until after. I never know when he streams, but I'd like to get back on there. The last time I attempted to get onto a Bricksmith stream, that panel was full immediately off the bat. I know he doesn't pay for StreamYard anymore, so he's like me. He's got 6 slots. But I talk to Brick Jams all the time. Well, a lot. Anyway, more than I talk to anyone else from that realm. And he wanted me to come back to Smith's Arena. By the way, Brick Jams is awesome. AKA Butter Buns 2020, AKA Jamie, king of vintage everything. Yeah, go next. So
I got big news.
okay, well, let's get the big news going because I'm just talking to the chat, and that's not what we're here for.
I got modded on Clicking and Bricking.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, is that a new channel? Because I have not.
That is a new channel.
Okay,
Clicking and
I have
Bricking.
not subbed, and I can't find the channel.
You got to sub. You got to sub to Clicking and Bricking because they're no longer going to be doing their Clicking and Bricking on Cliff's channel.
Yeah, I know. They're not going to try to divide the chats in half.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Are you sorting 1x1s right now, I'm Lego?
No. She sloped.
I think
that is 1x1s. Those are, I hate sorting 1x1 anything.
I think they split the chats in half so they could get them to fight.
Yeah, but that doesn't work that way. It just makes me angry at the hosts. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to fight the host. That's all. Oh, good. We got Ingrid Wynn coming in from the East Coast. How are things by the oceans? Look at this. Special hi to Malego.
Hello.
She has a monocle on and what are those hats? The bowler hat? Or no. What's the one that the internet Oh, it's a certain kind of hat, and it's only now it's used for sarcastically for like internet people who think they know everything. Oh, a fedora. She's wearing a fedora, and
A
she's like,
fedora.
"Yeah, hello, Malego."
That's like a private detector or private detective.
Yeah, her for private detector. That should be the name of our next stream.
Like Dick Tracy.
Yeah, like Dick Holmes. Whoa, Triple D with 2 P's. She is knocking it out of the park. That's gonna help the algo. We want to thank you, Ingrid, for spelling triple wrong. So you got modded. So what have you done with that now so far? I've heard about being modded.
Oh, it involves signing a lot of papers,
Oh God.
making sure
like
everyone's
non-disclosure
behaving.
forms. You got a lot of NDAs.
Yeah.
Non-disclosures. Yeah. Well, because you're on the inside loop then.
Oh yeah, everything. I'm invited to every meeting, I think.
And yeah, once you're inside that loop, the responsibility threshold is, oh my gosh, through the roof. I don't know if I could do it.
As soon as I clicked that bell, I was getting invites to all the meetings.
Yeah, as soon as I forced the algo to do something, as soon as I clicked that bell. Yeah, there's a lot that goes into moderating. People don't understand that. It's not just a pretty color.
So I started a new series on Netflix.
Okay, wait, you have a series on Netflix? You're famous.
Yeah, I started a new series on
tell us
Netflix
about
since I've been modded.
What?
Since I've been modded.
So Netflix found out about the moderation and they greenlighted your series idea?
Anyway, I started watching Skinwalker Ranch.
Oh.
So I don't know how much you believe in what like goes on and that kind of stuff, but I find it overly dramatized, which I think is hilarious.
Oh, right. Quick thing about that. I know what Skywalker Ranch is. I did watch like a documentary on YouTube that wasn't whatever you just said.
The reality TV.
It wasn't dramatized. It was just like basically a rundown of what was said to have happened there from the beginning to start. Basically an itemized documentary of just the happenings. The testimony, like basically read from the testimonials of the people who said it happened and stuff like that. And so I was really interested in it. I'm interested in stuff like that.
Yep.
Even though I don't believe in paranormal. Now, I'm more apt to believe in alien encounters, but I definitely am not a believer of paranormal, which is fine. It's okay to be skeptical. But I can't imagine a Netflix series. So go on.
Anyway, the whole series is investigating this ranch, and like they go out and try to do some digging and check for radioactivity, and it's interesting. I'll put it that way. But like just the over dramatization of it all.
Is it interesting though in the way? Is it like those shows where they go seeking certain things and then act like they've like this is it, and then they don't actually find anything? Kind of like the remember the Mountain Monsters show where they were always so close to capturing this thing, then they never could because
Treasure Island.
Yeah, because there was no thing. They always have like this thing where it's built up, and then it's like, oh my god, this is it, and then they're like, oh, it got away again, mates.
I just about got it.
Yeah, we were so close this time. Stay tuned next episode when we don't catch it again. But the thing is they actually had, now not for this show, but prior, had people out there investigating it while it was still in use. And some of the testimonials in the documentary I watched were from those people. As real or fake as they were documented testimonials. I don't know if the Netflix show goes into that stuff, but the people who made the documentary for YouTube, you can't actually go on to Skinwalker Ranch, but they were as close as you could be. They got permission from one of the neighbors of the ranch to go to the edge of it. And it's actually like a mesa where you can look out onto the ranch and see the buildings, although from a distance. And so these people were right there. Like they took the time to go as close as they physically could and actually got permission. Like the neighbor guy doesn't usually give permission. He has a lot of people who actually are trespassing on his property to try to get to Skinwalker Ranch, like, thrill seekers and ne'er-do-wells.
Right.
And so, but these people went through the right channels and actually got his permission. And so I took their documentary. It was pretty interesting. They did it in a way where it's not in your face, over the top, like, whoa, what's going on? This is spook. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like a Scooby-Doo episode. They're not like ghosts. Because some of those ghost hunting shows and stuff, that's how they act. They'll like hear something, like, a mouse in the corner. They're like, oh, there it is. Let's make contact. Okay. So we've got Big Nate Bricks. Ingrid is here, which is just wonderful. Yeah, she forgot one of the P's. Yeah, it should be 3 P's, actually. Wait, triple P, honey. Ingrid, you are knocking it. You just made my morning. Let me see. Where is that stupid award? Okay. Let's get the awards out. And we've got 47 people watching. We can probably do Lego has a new segment for this episode. You don't have to do, just be ready to do it when we have our highest viewer count.
Okay.
No, actually don't do that, because our highest viewer count is right before Good Morning Brick World. Because everybody's waiting for that.
I'm kind of curious to know what this new segment is.
It's very good. It's an antipasta. Just kidding. You said antipasta bricks is your nemesis, because antipasta is like that Italian thing with all the little accoutrements.
The antipasta.
Oh no, it's antipasta. Okay. That's a little Italian joke for all the Italians in the audience, which I know we have. Most of Italy does tune into this. Is that true? I don't know. Just go with it. Okay. Yes, most of Italy. They don't show up. They can't chat because Mussolini. Okay, so here's too soon on Mussolini. I don't know. There we go. I have to do.
We got some sausage and some eggs.
Oh, here we go. This is the segment called Breakfast. Oh, called breakfast
sausage. Got some
Sorry,
eggs.
I hit the wrong thing. And Lego.
Hot sauce.
You always have hot sauce on everything. You're like an old man.
Yeah. Strawberries.
Ooh, those look good. I love the pattern on your china.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah, that's very Art Nouveau. I like that a lot.
Swirlies.
Yeah, the swirlies. Very bully nouveau. Bully nouveau. Swirlies. What's that called when you pull your underpants up too high?
Wedgie.
Yeah, you can get the wedgie pattern. Very bully nouveau. I love it. So we just got. Oh wow. You, Mayo Hosco, be sure to let either of those guys know that their new mod, their main moderator, Brick Pasta, sent you, so that they know that they picked.
Well, I'm part of their affiliate program, so I'll get a cut of their pay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They make bundles on that channel. And we forgot a few people in the chat. Well, we didn't. We got here a special shout out to Digital Fanboy. I saw you come in. I didn't say hi, and I was about to actually. I think I might have even clicked on your thing. Just wanted you to know I knew that you knew that I knew you were here. Okay. Oh yeah, sorting the algo.
Ingrid.
Guinness Book of Algos. We got Douglas was very heavily involved in the chat until we ignored him. Stud Sidious was here. I don't know if he ever came back. Thank you. And feeding the baby French toast. Wee wee. Babies do love toast.
Oh, what else has been going on this week? Every chat that I've entered, I've said hi to Jude, whether he's been there or not.
That's it good to cover your bases?
Yeah, because I got to get that out there.
Oh, yeah. And even so, then the algo thinks Jude was watching, and that counts as another participant. The algo. So then YouTube's like, well, Jude must have been there because someone said hi to him, so they add another viewer.
I'm going to start doing it with Brett builds, too.
Nice. I haven't been at a lot of chats. I have seen you when I do go to chats. Surprisingly, Pasta's active, so he is taking over my chat activity and holding it down for me while I'm not at stuff. But I am working on a new graph. This time it's made out of red alder, which is a beautiful wood. It's red alder coated platinum instead of cardboard plated gold. The one that YouTube sent me was gold, but it was plated in cardboard. This one is actually platinum on the inside, and it's plated with red alder, which is a gorgeous wood that we use at the shop. We do elevators in red alder. No one cares. Okay. And so back to the Lego. Let's see. We keep fluxing between 4 and 6. So we got people popping in, popping out. Oh, this just in. I'm going to do my own. This does have to do with the Lego community. We are going to be doing, what does Doc call his thing? What's his news thing?
Docs?
Yeah.
I'm unsure.
Anyway, you know how he has that. Okay. So I think he's blocked me on YouTube.
No.
Yeah.
Why would he do that?
I don't know. Maybe something I said in the live stream. He is always watching. He probably knows something I said that I don't even remember saying. Ooh, it was 5 people. Maybe he just joined. I wouldn't be able to see him anyway. I can't see him in chats. I was at Brick Scenes, and you could see the chat on his monitor, and I could see all of the chats, all of the people, but I couldn't see him on mine. And then that happened the second time. Everyone was saying hi to Grassland Studios, and I couldn't see him, so I don't know what I did. Evidently, it's pretty hefty. I can't see Taz, Haley, Taz, and they're not here.
I know. That's what I was looking for. I was like, is Haley and Hoosier here?
No. But we can do M Lego's part, and when you show them, you'll have to turn them upside down to you, M Lego.
Yeah.
Okay, he already knows. He's so professional. This guy. That's why we brought him on. Is the sheer professionality of what he does. Okay. You can. I don't mind if people block me. I just didn't know why. At least you told me why. I hurt a lot of people's feelings. It's kind of my thing. Even though I don't mean to. I'm not going to be apologized for being me. Oh, he's helping the algorithm, so now we get those viewerships. So YouTube thinks that he was doing what we were talking about. Now YouTube thinks Haley, Taz, and Hoosier are here. Thank you for that. Jude is not here, but he said hi to Jude. Good. That's good. Keep it up. I know you're kidding. I'm also kidding about whatever I'm usually not. Hey, where'd you get that poster? Oh, that's that book. Oh, he wants to go through that book this week. Okay, I forgot. Let's do Legos thing, and then we're gonna do Stud Sidious. You got here just in time. We're gonna be going through some cross sections of spacecraft so you can get ideas on. Yeah, but I understand sarcasm even in text because, if I know the person or I'm aware of the person's how they act. You can be as sarcastic as you want. I don't take anything too seriously. I'm not real sensitive. So we're gonna do. Lego has found something. I don't know where he found it yet. He tried to tell me. I stopped him so that we could do this segment. This is on this episode only. So if you miss it, there's no way for you to ever see it again. We're gonna cut it out of the replay. So just so you know, if you're watching the replay and you hear this portion of it, but you don't get to see Lego's segment, it's because you weren't at the live. That's the kind of things we do to keep the algo up on the live. Any special segments we do are literally for the live audience only and not for anyone else. So screw replay crew. And here it is, Lego's Bag of Destructions.
So, I purchased these. They are 4 polybags, McDonald's polybags from 2004. This one happened to accidentally open, so I can actually show you what these sport ones look like. They're these big kind of figures. They have like a big head that you can't remove. It's like a big minifigure head. It's got this one has a big snowboard, and I think I'm missing a piece for this one that you would actually hold, so you could do tricks with it. But actually, like, connects to standard Lego. It's just bigger pieces so that they can be McDonald's toys.
Wow! So there's actually studs on that snowboard thing.
Yeah.
Is that a sticker?
Yeah, I'm trying to show it, but
is that for his torso?
Yeah, it is. And then these are all the different ones. I don't know if light is better for something.
Okay, flip it. Turn it around. 360 it. No. Now flip it over so we can see. If you hold it, yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, so they have big balls.
Yeah.
Stud Sidious would like to see the figure up close. If you could like jam that into the lens. Oh, nice.
It comes in 2 parts.
So how does that affix? So are those like big looking Technic pins his arms or what?
They're not really Technic pins, but yeah, these would be his arms.
That's the closest thing I could have.
Yeah, and so what you would do is you would connect a piece to it, like an
arm.
Like they'd have like arms. This one has kind of like a leg foot thing. This one has a like hockey hitter thing.
Yeah. Okay. So can you put the torso into the feet so we can?
I don't know how easy it'd be to take out.
Okay, just put it halfway in. It just okay. Oh, it clicks in permanent.
Yeah.
Don't do it then. Okay. I see. That's a really weird looking fig.
Yeah, and then
Very
the fourth
McDonald's.
one. So I basically bought this lot of McDonald's like bag and toys and stuff from like 2004.
Yeah.
It came with 9 of them. 4 of them were Lego, and that's why I bought it. And then Clickets. There's just one Clickets one, but
that's awesome.
It was like one of those obscure themes. I was like, ooh, that'd be fun to get.
I wonder what parts are in there. They have it completely concealed as to see what's in there. I wonder if there's any Lego compatible parts in there, because Clickets didn't have a lot of compatible parts to begin with.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's just straight up Clickets because they don't need to McDonald's-ize it for the sports thing. Yeah, they make it tough to see in there. I don't want you to. If you're not going to open it, then don't.
Yeah, I'm not planning on opening it at this point.
Because that thing is so rare. That thing is, you know how many
ultra
kids
rare?
You know how many kids, ultra hyper rare, because you know how many kids ripped those open right at the McDonald's and lost half the pieces before they even got home?
Yeah, I can't even find any listings on eBay. So
that's because it's hyper mega rare. And actually, if we get up to 10 viewers today, I will find one of those and we'll do a giveaway. I shouldn't say that because we'll get to 10 viewers right before Good Morning Brick World. Okay, so if we get up to 500 viewers, okay. So that was that. So thank you for that segment. So that was not specifically a Lego lot. It was a McDonald's toys lot, and 4 of them just happened to be Lego. Is that what you're saying?
I bought it because I saw some Lego ones.
Okay, but it wasn't. Was it like advertised as that, or was it just
No,
McDonald's
it
toys?
wasn't.
So I hope you got a mega rad deal.
Yeah, I only spent so my bid was $5.
Yeah.
Buyer's premium is like 15% if I pay in cash, which I did.
Ooh.
And then tax is 6%. So it ended up being like $6.10.
Oh, nice.
For 9
Okay.
McDonald's toys.
That's worth it just for the creep aspect on those sports guys, right?
Yeah.
That's wow. Well, someone came just for that segment because they left right after you were done. So that actually worked by threatening. If you threaten editing stuff out of the live, you're going to have people watch just for that stuff. I hope the french fries that came with those weren't cold. I bet the french fries, if they were just left out from 2004, they still look identical to how they looked in 2004 because they do not decompose, which is an amazing thing. I watched a thing on it.
For real?
Yeah, they don't change. Mold doesn't grow on them. Everything else, all the other McDonald's food that they left out, even though it took a while because of the preservatives, it eventually did start to rot, break down, mold. But the fries did not. They looked identical to the day they were bought.
Oh,
Happy Father's. Is it Father's Day in Australia? Well, thank you.
Makes me kind of wonder, what you're eating.
Don't think too hard on it. You won't like what you find out. You won't. And we got Dusty Bricks here. Happy Father's Day from Australia. Thank you so much. And
Father's Day.
Happy Australia Day to you. It's Australia Day here in the U.S. So we got a long weekend celebrating Australia.
Here on Butt Chops Channel, every Sunday is Father's Day.
That's true. That is true. I think Ingrid Wynn left after she attained Smile Award.
Nope, she's here.
Oh yeah. She is. Oh, she's pumping the ALG. Uh-oh. She's pumping the ALG. With fake highs. Fake highs do help that. Happy Australia Day. Oh yeah.
So those are actually those sets were actually kind of, I've never seen those before.
Okay, so
I hadn't either.
I've seen the sets opened up. Like when I dig through bulk at my local used toy store, I'll find those figs, the whatever you want to call them, those abominations. I will find to get like their top torso, their bottom, or them completely connected. And I always just joke with them, like other people will be looking, and I'll like make the guy like talk to these. I don't know the people; they're just looking for Lego, but I'll make it like walk up to where they're digging through the Lego, and I'm like, "Don't you want me? Don't you want me?" And they'll be like, "No, I don't want that." And I'll be like, "Come on!" Like nobody wants them. So, but yes, I do that to strangers. I am silly with them. I don't care if they like. That's just how I am.
People get so uncomfortable when you mess with them.
No, but well, I would hope someone digging through children's toys could like not get upset. I play because while I'm digging, I'll find weird stuff and I'll play with it. But whatever. Do not hug a kangaroo, kids. That is not a good idea. It's not safe.
So here's something for sorting contenders.
Okay, let's get in on that.
Okay, so we got these little bins here. They actually came from. Hold on. They actually came out of like these things.
Uh-huh.
Well, the thing is that these bins aren't much bigger than my.
What do you mean? It's like twice the size.
Well, it's not. Well, I guess area is probably about twice the size, but it's. I
Are you
don't
talking
think
height? Because right now, as a mathematics professor, I am calling BS on the same amount of holding space.
Hold on.
No, I mean, okay, dump that in there. Yeah, dump those gray bricks in there.
Okay, see how much is in this one?
Yeah.
About what?
Is that taller? Is
I
the
think
small
Lego
one
is
taller?
right. I think it's about.
Oh, that actually he's right. Okay, rule 2 of Lego Dads: do not argue with Chad. Okay, because we just got hornswoggled by an optical illusion.
But the thing is that when you try to slide these into the holder,
It'll catch.
it'll catch. It'll be
And
like that
also,
damn.
can you imagine it with it that full? Can you imagine trying to get something from the bottom with everything else is coming out? If you try to just dig one piece out of the bottom of the one you just dumped, like it's so deep that it would cause the other bricks to push out the sides.
But my previous rule is that when these got full and they were full of standard brick like this, or with kind of like a mixed mash of like brick,
Yeah,
then I would have to sort this one to make, to separate it.
that makes sense.
But now that I got these, I don't need to do that.
Well, I don't know. I have two sorting situations. So when I have an unsorted thing to sort, I have 2 steps that are pre-sorting before it ever gets sorted into the final, basically its home. So that would just be one more. That would just be one of the pre-sort areas. What you were doing with the smaller drawer.
With this here?
Well, no, the other one you said then if it got full, you'd have to sort it a little bit more.
Right, but if this one gets full, then I'm gonna have to sort it a little bit more.
Right, that's a pre-sorting step. I always take that. I'll put, like right now, this is in pre-sort.
I think that's what I'm gonna end up starting to do that.
This one is in pre-sort right now.
And those are all what, modified bricks?
No.
Like
It's basically
bricks.
it's browns and I don't know I'm not good at colors, so sometimes I put them in here. Sometimes there might be dark reds in with the browns. So I actually have to have an extra step for sorting when the colors I can't tell the difference between. But all these colors are similar to me anyway, except for these are obviously green.
Okay, I was hoping you could tell that.
Yeah. But these are just in here because I don't have a green pre-sort right now. And so that's the closest to this. Because there could be what's the green? The pine, or not pine green. The olive green could be in here. I don't know. Because it looks the same as this to me. So there could be olive green in here. So I threw those green in there. But this is pre-sort. There's regular bricks. They just all have to go to their home. And first they have to get color. I have to get the dark red against the green or a brown check. But that's a pre-sort step. And eventually they'll all go like these. Whatever color this is, that goes into its own bin. Just color. I don't sort by pieces on ones I don't have a lot of that color. I do have quite a bit, but not enough. It's not like red or blue to where you might want to sort it down into individual piece types. Because if I'm going to use this color, I probably want to see everything I have of that color while I'm building with it. Whereas a color like white I couldn't have just a thing of white. It would be multiple drawers of white. So it needs to be sorted into parts, into specific types. Either plates are all so white plates, or white brick, or white slopes, or whatever. That gets all put down from color into part type. And then there's other stuff I'm not as stringent with, like Technic stuff. I have a drawer that's just full of Technic, and I've actually had to, because it's so full, I had to sort out like Technic arms all into their own thing. But before, it used to just be everything Technic was in there. When I needed something Technic, I'd just open it up, open one drawer. I still have one drawer that's like
nothing but Technic.
What?
You have one drawer of nothing but Technic?
Yeah, I still have that, but I have some stuff sorted out, which now makes it confusing because if I go in there looking for just Technic, there's certain things that I have sorted out into bags, like and then this is I never go by my sorting styles because they're very crazy. But so these, I started taking all these out because they take up a lot of room, and also when I need them, I didn't want to dig through. I wanted to see how many I had. So this is like only these colors that you see in here.
And see, I think that's a good way to do it. If you're like super limited on space, like putting them in the Ziploc bags, sorted, and then you could have like all your Technic in like one drawer.
Right. So these all go in a drawer bagged. Right now that drawer is kind of like I throw weird stuff in there too, like cupcake cups, Ninjago video game machines, which I wanted to use as windows. Windows on a building eventually.
Yeah. See, like Miles has there. He's got that big container there. Like you could bag them and then put them in that container.
So this is like a medium-sized one, and I've got the top drawer filled with. Oh, I forgot. I have two things in here. So I sort my 1x1 round studs along with my like digger pieces, because it's fun to.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's actually a really good idea. Plus, those big pieces stand out; they don't get lost in with the studs. You're not going to be like, "Oh, where did that piece go?" Oh yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, the only dots besides the ones I haven't sorted out from like bulk and stuff that I don't have in here are like these ones in sealed bags from those art things.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I've got
You might
a
as
lot
well
of
just
those.
leave them in the bags. If they're
On top.
sorted
Yeah.
out.
I plan on just leaving them in the bags, but they don't fit well in here. So I need to find a spot for those. Right now they're just on top of this. Next drawer is brick separators.
What? That thing is full. Just kidding. I don't even devote a drawer to brick separators because. Oh, here's the good stuff. Here's the stanchions and girders and rotary
Yeah, all the
turds.
support pieces and the monorail support one and that one. And some of these ones.
Oh, like train? Are those used in train stations?
I think I have been
Or
before.
the monorail?
Oh, those are they are used in not train stations, but they're used in overhead cranes for the trains.
Okay.
Yeah, especially in the 9-volt era, those were heavily used as overhead cranes where the train could drive under and then they could load cargo.
Yeah, they were. These ones were from an airport set, and last week how I showed you that one plane that I built out of old parts. That's the same set I got those parts from.
Oh, okay. That's yeah, those have been in use for a while. I don't think they're in use anymore. That might be a retired piece. Maybe, says him.
I like seeing other people sorting systems.
Well, you're just trying to acquire as much information about your enemies as possible so you can take them down. Which I agree is a good idea. Like if I see that they limp on a certain side, mental note, that's the side you attack.
Exactly.
If they have glasses, definitely smash those puppies at the beginning of the fight. If they have trouble breathing, you rip that air hose out of their nose before attacking. Too soon? Okay, we just lost 3 viewers. Well, never mind. I was just joking, everyone. I don't attack people that have limps or whatever. Okay, that did not go well. We're not going to do that segment anymore. Back to sorting. That did not go well. Now they think I attack handicapped people. Okay, I was going to show you my big drawer that those actually came out of. That weird stuff. So right now it's just a nightmare drawer. And actually, it's one of the big ones. And so, like I said, I just throw stuff in there that doesn't really have a home. Like, here's a Spirius vehicle, the Spirius set that came with the first minifigure robot. That's built but bagged. Dots poly bag. Batman the movie poly bag. This is how I keep my levers. This is every lever that I have, besides the ones that aren't sorted in there. They don't take up a lot of room. They don't need a drawer. But see, here's what I'm talking about. All my gray Technic arms will be bagged. I did this because I would look for gray pins and gray elements. And so I went through the drawer and took out all the gray stuff so I wouldn't have to dig through for gray stuff. Now, there is gray stuff in there like this now, because I just dumped it in the drawer. This is all like parts, plates, and stuff with Technic pins sticking out of them. But then there's just junk in the bottom that. Oh yeah, here's where I think I found more, and I just dumped them in there without a bag. More Technic arms. There's just weird stuff in here. Oh yeah, dots. Minifigure Series 8? What minifigure Series 8 did I get? I don't think it's in here. I wonder
I'm trying to think of where you could use those, like cupcake shaped.
Well, they do have studs right here. Studs in the bottom and anti-studs on the bottom. There's plenty of uses. I saw someone use them as wheels on a space vehicle, actually.
Oh, yeah.
There's a Technic hole right here.
That would actually be kind of cool.
So they use them like this would be the outside of the wheel, and you can put stuff on there. Or you could use this as the outside of the wheel and just put, you can connect something over the top. So that's the only way I've really seen them used that I thought was cool.
Yeah, Ingrid's right. You could use them for flowers too. Like if you wanted to build like a...
Oh, yeah, large scale flowers.
Yeah.
And you could have all the stems or all the stuff coming out of here, the middles of the flowers.
Almost like a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids scene.
Yeah. I must have gotten the pirate. Because that's like the only guy that I own off of this whole page, besides the bat person. I own him too. But I know I don't have the paper for the thespian. But I do have this pirate and that bat. But I don't own the paperwork for the bat or the thespian. So this must be the pirate's sheet. And I just threw it in there. Because I got that pirate from that guy in Germany that helped me get all the Nexo powers. And here's a penguin keychain. Hyper limited edition from Lego. Okay. Nothing.
It's hyper rare.
Yeah, so that's part of my... And this drawer really should be, like, dismantled and put elsewhere, because it's really... This stuff takes up a lot of room, and it's not utilizing the drawer, really. It fills it up in a non... It doesn't utilize the space that's there. It just... Okay, so that's that. Has anyone had a chance? Has anyone found the new CMX? Series 23 is on shelves at Walmart's. I think people have been finding them. Hoosier found them early at Kroger. Sorting the pick-a-brick cups. I like sorting too, unless you let it get too far behind. Here's how I do that. Well, it looks like M Lego's got. Are we frozen?
No.
And that's where I'm at, Chop, is I'm too far behind. So like right now it's just like not fun.
Yeah, you have to. So here's what I do when I'm too far behind. I do the pre-sorting stages.
I do pre-sorting stages as well.
So, but then what I love to do is when it's pre-sorted, I will set those off to the side, forget about them, and I'll go through those one at a time, like haphazard. Like I'll be like, oh, looks like there's some stuff in there, needs to be sorted, and there's something in there I want, or looks interesting, and then I'll pre-sort that, and so it'll be like maybe like one of these. This one's obviously sorted, and I was using inverse slopes for something.
Oh, that was beautiful.
But like, say this was needed to be sorted, I'd just grab this and just either go to the sort it, one more pre-sort, or sort it into what it needs to go to, all the pieces. So it's a process that I take a long time going.
And see, that's something similar to what I do is I kind of sort by inverse slopes and then regular slopes.
Yeah.
And bricks.
Oh, well, that sounds fun though, because the first sort through when you're doing the first in a large tote like that, you usually find some pretty awesome stuff that sticks out right away. When you have a big tub like that, oh, you don't have them not near you? Usually the CMFs hit you guys on the coasts before they hit us here in the Midwests. Oh, yeah, the shoebox styles. Right on, brother. That's what I still use those as. The reason being is the drawers are nice, but you can only stack the drawers so high before the bottom ones start. You can't pull the drawer out because there's too much weight on top of it. If you look at this, so that's like a smaller one on top of two big ones. If I go three big ones high, I might as well not have the bottom one there. The bottom one is, you can't, the drawers won't open. Those little guys you can stack super high. The weight never gets real bad. See the narrow ones I got there? They're really nice for minifigs, or I put a lot of hinges in those.
That is set up. I mean, you got a good little space there, John.
Not really, because the floor, there's no room to walk on the floor. And let's say I go under the table. Oh, you can't see because it's so dark. Under the table, almost to the top of the table, is all bins and these. But I have a closet there built in. So this was an old farmhouse. That wall right there is actually a closet that opens for like all that whole wall is canning closet space. It just looks like a wall, but that all opens up. So in there, I can stack these shoe boxes like 20 high. So I can put about 40 shoe boxes in there. Here, I'll see if I can. So, there's a table in front of it, but that's okay. I don't know which way I'm playing this. Okay, so if I move this table, this opens up. And so I can stack all the way up to where the coat hangers are with shoe boxes and the smaller ones. I like these because the top is connected permanently. So it opens, two flaps, and I don't have to worry about where I left the cover for it. Like I'll take the cover off of the shoe boxes, and then when I go to shut the shoebox, I don't know where the cover is because I threw it somewhere. And those have a built-in top. I get those at the Dollar Tree for $1. Well, I think they're $1.25 now with inflation. But I love whenever you can have a container where you can't lose the lid is really good for me. Because if I open, and also the shoe boxes all have even though they look the same, some of them have different lids. Some are more round, some are more square. And so I'll open like 4 of them, throw the lids off to the side, and then I got to refigure out which lids go. It's not a big deal, but whatever. Wow, this is a dance stream. Someone wake up Haley Briggs.
I also have one shoebox, and in here, anything I got from like a pick-a-brick cup, that I got a bunch of from a pick-a-brick cup, I will put into
Nice.
a bag and keep them separated.
That's really good. Oh, you got white. You got the white small windows. Ooh, baby. That's a good pickup brick grab. So that's a good pick. Ooh.
Look at that.
Are those? What color is that?
It's
Coral?
nougat.
Oh,
No.
nougat. That makes me hungry for a Snickers.
This one is coral.
Ooh, that's
Oh, wow.
You got a bunch of those. I need them.
I don't have a use for them. You want them?
In coral? I build in coral all the time. In fact, my Bricks for Chris apartment is tons of coral in there. See, I'll show you what I used them for in my Bricks for Chris apartment.
I like the color. It's just this piece I don't really have a use for.
Oh, here, let me give you an idea of what you could do if you were a person. Okay. I used them for the tops of my space windows in my Bricks for Chris apartment.
I don't have space windows.
Well, do you have a Bricks for Chris apartment?
No.
So I used it as the walls in my Bricks for Chris apartment and for the tops of my space window, which I didn't have enough. This is all I don't know how to use a camera. That's why I don't work in Hollywood. So to go with the walls. And I think, yeah. So, and my Bricks for Chris apartment is a 2-banger for the door. This is the outer door, and that's the inner door. But anyway, I digress.
And then,
What's in the box? I know you have these boxes now. Are those cake boxes from the cake store?
no. So in this box is the only one I sort by like color. I've got all my sand purple pieces in here.
Oh, so he's got a sample piece on the side?
I thought that was a spigot.
So I know what's in there. And then
I thought it was a spigot.
So he can turn it on and get the pieces out?
Oh. Sand purple?
yeah.
I don't think I even have that.
Where did those come from?
It's a rare color. Those are old.
Yeah, I got them from Bricklink.
I don't think they make sand purple anymore.
No, they don't.
Oh, you saw it here first on Lego Dad's discontinued hyper rare mega colors with them.
And then in here I have all my broken parts. So that's so it's a broken piece on the side. So I've got like browns and reds and all sorts of unfortunately this is broken. The little ball on the top came off.
Yeah.
Oh, you know where you should put that?
Where?
In your dots drawer.
I have one in my dots drawer, but this one's broken.
Oh.
He has to keep it separate. He doesn't want to can't build with it.
Yeah.
You guys want to see something? After this segment, I'll show you. Whoa, old. That's train track from when I was a kid. I used that for my 4.5 volt trains.
I got this from Brick World, Michigan last year.
They just gave that to you when you walked in. They're like, "Are you Lego? Do you know Butt Chop? Here's some track."
No, I bought them. I bought 2 different ones. I think I bought a bunch of straights, and then I bought the curves and these plates.
That stuff's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, that's how it was when I was a kid. I had to build my track. People complain about track nowadays. Yeah, there's an inside curve and an outside curve. So there's a longer curve that goes on the outside. That way you can pick which way it turns. Yep.
And then
there you go. That's my track from when I was a kid. I have my train set 7720 uses that. I also bought on eBay for really cheap a brand new in box set of straight track from 4.5 volt. That was way back when. Now the prices online are horrible for old stuff. There you go, panel. Not very many panels.
I had a bunch of other boxes, but I have since put those into that, like into bags and into that shoebox.
So just out of curiosity, is that track compatible with the newer track or not?
No, it's not.
You'd have to have a little. You'd have to have a little gap in between the two tracks because they can't like.
There's third party or like people on eBay that make connectors for it or adapters, but it's not. Lego has never done official connectors for it, so there's no way to hook them together. Trust me, I've tried. Trust me, I've tried.
So because of like these little bits that go forward so that they can attach, you can't get them flush.
Right.
So you could have like a little gap and the train would be able to go over it, but it wouldn't connect nicely.
You know, Lego makes extra pieces for everything else. You know, why did they do that?
Well, they just figure you either adapt to the new track or you don't, or you're just sit in the dark.
Lame Lego.
Yeah, way to go, Lego. Thanks for ruining my childhood. Because when I went into my dark age, oh no, it was 9-volt track when I went my dark ages.
That was the reason. That was the reason why you went into your dark ages.
Yeah, it was because my old track did not hook up to the new track.
What? No adapters? I quit.
Oh dang! Possibly got called out by the stud Sid. Nice, as a screen door. Yeah, and actually I put a jail door on there to keep people out and keep me in. That's one of the rare it's a 1x wide door frame that you can put two doors into. It has holes on each side. They stopped making those. Now you can only put a door in one side. But they did used to have dual faceted. So anyway, here is something hyper rare, which probably no one else has except me.
An autographed pink brick.
Yep. What is that? Lego 17. So this is pretty hyper rare. I always keep this near me in case like an intruder comes in. I'll just cut them with this. I've already had burglars, and they're like, stay right there. And as soon as I grab for this, they leave.
Oh, you know what? we should all make one and send it to you, so that way you can start a wall.
No, that is so lame. That is gonna hurt the algo so bad. Have you seen the channels that do that? Oh god. Why don't I make a picture and I can write on it like Emmasaurus does when people subscribe?
Yeah, how come we're not doing that?
I'm going to show you. I'm going to place my... Hey, guys, this episode I'm going to be placing my lion cub in the city. And so get ready for this. Oh, does that look good? I think so. See you on the next episode of my Wego City.
I love it. So that's a perfect impersonation.
If you can't mock... do what I do and place things on. Oh, look at that! I did it.
Kind of like when she put her lighthouse in their inner city.
Don't forget to become a member and give me all your money. Bye. Bricks for Chris has been waiting for me to do my Emmasaurus impression stream for so long. I got to work on that. Ultra rare. Look at, even in her picture, her eyes are really huge because of how rare that is. Look at that. Her picture goes really, Ingrid, that picture's perfect for that saying.
Somebody take a screenshot of that.
Ultra rare Lego signed brick. What? Look at her eyes. Look at her eyes. She's like, what? We just blew Ingrid's mind in her picture. No, see, this is special because I didn't know he was sending it, and he sent it along with my Ninja Copter. So, M Lego, I've known M Lego for years. Both of these guys I've known for years, and I've been better for it. My life has been better for it, and that's what it's about. Is if your life, I just had to go to the top shelf to get this. So, M Lego said he found this set, new, mind you, at his thrift store, and I was like, "What? I would love that." He found this for $20 with the figs and everything, the Ninja Copter. So I did modify it. So it does have a system here for, see, here's the tail thrusters, and then it's got side thrusters, and it's got this big fan here, but you can go like this for changing direction. So these thrusters would then be facing down, the main thruster. Anyway,
Nice.
but I got this because M Lego went to the thrift store, grabbed it. I sent him the cash, sent him the money, and then he mailed it to me, and I got this free brick, which is almost cooler than the set.
Are those engine scoops on the top? The scoops in the up above the cockpit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gives it a cool look.
it does.
It's like an engine mohawk. So this is like probably my favorite death metal helicopter. It's not even a helicopter. What would this be called? Is it called a helicopter? It is called that, I think. Zane something. It has a spot for prisoners, and they have to go right above the gearing for the things. So like they could easily get their arm like sliced off by the gearing, which is cool because you want your prisoner to feel not safe while you're transporting them. Like seriously, I think people transport prisoners way too humanely nowadays.
They should have the capability of losing a finger or a hand.
Right, you stay put in your little prisoner area. Don't squiggle. But anyway, I've never taken that apart except for to modify it. Which there's a video on my channel that you can watch where I show the modifications to that. You probably, if you haven't watched it by now, you're probably not going to, so don't bother. Death metal helicopter, yeah. Oh look, and look, also I forgot to show you.
Number one. So he's handed out more than one?
Nope. One of one, baby. You lost, dude. It doesn't get any more limited.
So far, there's only been one.
Okay, there's nothing more rare than this in the world. Sorry, people. Suck it. There we go. That's my rarest Lego item. He sent it as just jokingly because he has a good sense of humor. And it gives us content for years on one brick alone. Okay, take a shower. I'd leave it on, but then you'd get up to 10 viewers and the world would explode. Yes. Well, we've had quite a few viewers. Today's a slow day. Where are my bricks going? Sorry, Big Nate. I put your bricks in mocks. Oh yeah, for all the attention star fools. No, I only do the smile award so that, and usually I give them to people who don't care if they get attention or not, because those are the ones who make me. What's Fran Lab?
Fran Lab, another YouTube channel.
Hold on, let me get through the comments, and then we're gonna go to Star Wars book while I go potty. Not because I don't want to see the Star Wars book, because actually I have lots to say about Star Wars vehicles, because I actually know a lot about Star Wars, even though people think I don't like Star Wars. They're idiots. That's why it's cheesy. Oh yeah, super unoriginal. And we already know about your shower. Ninjas love helicopters. It's kind of, they go hand in hand, especially because the 80s. Both of those things were really popular. Seriously, can name a decade where helicopters and ninjas were at a higher popularity point than the 80s? Go ahead, try. You can't. Every movie in the 80s had ninjas and helicopters. The 80s was all ninja. Get to the chopper. Damn, people keep commenting. I'm trying to get to Brick Pasta's segment. Oh yeah, that's a good song. The only one I like better is "See You at the Party," Richter. That's my favorite Austrian death. Stud Sidious, look up Austrian Death Machine. Can we get that a link to that in the chat?
Austrian Death Machine,
or just that? I want him to see. Get here. I'll try to put it in there. Get to the party or see you at the. What is it called? I have a big. The sun is shining right on my face. No one said anything, but that's cool. I have a sunroof in my basement. That's impossible. Okay. See you. Oh, as soon as I put S in, it says the first thing that comes up is send more cops from Return of the Living Dead.
that's the channel. I posted a link to like the topic, the channel, Austrian Death Machine.
Okay. Well, I should probably share this to his Insta anyway, so he can watch it. Unless he wants to watch it now. It's only 3 minutes long. Here's the fan-made video with scenes from Total Recall. But as if you don't know who Richter is.
You got it.
Yeah, as if you don't know who Richter is, but see you at the party, Richter, the greatest. And I'm way behind in stuff. No, there's more than one guy in that band. Or is it just in their music video he has other people to make it look like there's more than one guy? Do you know Brick Pasta?
I'm not sure. I thought it was the whole band.
Yeah, because they have a music video that shows all the band members, or shows. Butch Up can read us a start while going potty. No, I'm not doing that. Oh, screw you, Benny. When she doesn't actually say that in the movie, he just says "screw you." But I love that song. Screw you, Benny. See you at the party. Whenever I rip someone's arms off, I always say "see you at the party, Richter," even if their name isn't Richter. It makes it a little bit more funny. And actually, I had a judge let me off from the charges I had for ripping the guy's arms off. He's like, I would put you in prison, but since you said "see you at the party, Richter," we're gonna let you off with a warning, which is really nice. So that's real legal advice. That is technically legal advice. If you rip someone's arms off, say "see you at the party, Richter," you have a better chance of getting off. They're with the chat. Well, yeah, they can go watch "See You at the Party, Richter," except for come back right now because we're gonna do a segment. Yeah, he shows other people the video, but it's one guy. Oh,
well, that's an interesting fact, Stud.
I didn't know that. Thank you, Studley. Sidilously. Oh, I suppose it would be real hard to perform all the instruments live. That makes sense. And it makes sense that you'd only have one guy, because literally to get a whole band of people on board with wanting to do that one thing might be difficult, more difficult than if you've ever actually been in a band. To get everybody on board with the same thing isn't always possible. Like to find 4 other guys who just want to do Arnold Schwarzenegger themed metal might be actually difficult. Because some people be like, no, because everyone has egos, especially when it comes to bands. You know what I mean? Like bands have egos, whether you want to think that or not. Everyone wants to put in their 2 cents and be the cool one. Okay. Hey, Miss Bricks, you got here just in time. We will see you at the party, Richter. Okay, so here is Brickboss has been dying to show us a little bit of this book, which it's an awesome book for Star Wars fans or just fans of spaceships in general. Oh, this is a pod racer? Oh. You're on the big screen.
Yeah, okay.
No, you have the mic.
Okay. What? Yeah, this is like the pod racer section.
Oh, so you're going to start us off at the best episode 1?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That is a good app.
Well, what's cool is it shows like the internals of it. But what I find really cool about this book
Oh,
is
that's the
like,
Sith Infiltrator. That's Darth Maul's vehicle.
yeah, but like if you wanted to like create a scene or something like that, like it shows like the cockpit and stuff.
Well, so his vehicle actually, his speeder goes in that back part. Right? Is it showing where the speeder goes?
I believe so. Where's
It's upside down for you. For fans of white slavers, yeah. Who isn't fans of white slavers though? This is pre-Disney, let's pretend. Wait, is this book pre-Disney?
I believe so.
Yes. Screw you, Disney. See, we only do pre-Disney Star Wars here.
So if you want to build one of these yourself, like you could figure it out.
I think it would be cool. Like, okay, so if you remember, like the Millennium Falcon toy,
The Millennial,
the Millennial Falcon toy from when we were kids, the back part came off because there were scenes that took place in the back part of that ship where they played the hologram game, practiced his lightsaber for the first time, all that stuff. And I loved that the toy came apart so you could put your figures inside and play out those scenes or new scenes if you wanted in the Millennial Falcon.
let's see if we can find it.
So it's cool to have a cross section. So say you just wanted to build perfectly to scale inside of the Millennial Falcon that didn't actually have the outside. You didn't fly it or anything, but you could just build the inside of the Millennial. That should have more than one page on that puppy. No? Yeah. What a piece of
Hold
junk.
on, it might have. Hold on, there might be.
What a piece of junk. Hey, she might not look like much, but she's got it where it counts, kid.
That was it.
Oh wow, that definitely for the interior, because there's also the smuggling where the floor plates come up, the deck comes up to smuggle, and they had to smuggle that. I never thought I'd be smuggling myself in these. F that mouse. Oh yeah, hey, that's a good comment. Looks like Stud Sidious has this book. It's really good.
I kind of wonder if they've got a Millennial Falcon Shilton or owner's manual.
They should have a. I'm hoping to be going. Are you? Oh, shut your mouth, Lee. Shut it. You're gonna? That would be so amazing. At least there's another YouTuber that wouldn't snub me. I got snubbed by all the big timers. But they okay, so they tried saying they snubbed me because I was intimidating and loud, and they were afraid to come up to me. I'm like, oh my God, that's the worst excuse for snubbing one of the biggest YouTubers they'd ever have a chance to meet, me. How many people have you met named Butt Chop in your life? Probably not very many. So take your chances and meet them when you get a chance. Dumbasses. Well, I was quite scared. It's the Millennial Falcon welcome Brick Maniac anyone. It's a joke from a previous one. There's actually a guy in my city who goes to the same used toy store as me and digs for parts to build Millennial Falcons. And I did a rant on a previous episode about the Millennial Falcon. He goes, and this he's a Gen Xer. He's not a millennial. So I don't know why he calls it the Millennial. I can't even say it. Anyway, it infuriates me. So it's the aluminum Falcon. Oh, what ship is? Oh, is that the Darth Vader's TIE
Darth
fighter?
Vader's TIE fighter.
Okay, look at this. Now, Brick Maniac is a Star Wars fan. If you're not familiar with his channel, let me get you a link to that. He also does like stand-up video game machine stuff where he plays old arcade games on his channel, which I actually saw a live stream of. Pretty cool stuff.
I like old arcade games.
Yeah, I wanted him to play the old X-Men one where you fight the Blob, and the Blob actually has voice acting on it. It's where you can play as 4 people from the X-Men, and then you fight. It's like a beat 'em up. But anyway, it goes, nothing can stop the blob. And I always thought that was the best. Like I would put my quarters in until I got to him because that's my favorite boss on there. Because just he'd say nothing can stop the blob.
You know what I haven't seen too many people do, or I shouldn't say too many people. I've not seen anyone do is make an ATST. Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's an ATST. Yeah.
Yeah, ATST that takes the buildable figures. You remember the buildable figures?
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you imagine like the detail you could put into one of those?
Oh, the scaling? Oh, yeah.
It would
So
be
you mean like so that you could put Curtis Fumes in there?
Yeah, like the yeah.
So you could
that
put
guy.
Curtis Fumes?
Yeah.
Fumes? I don't know what his name is. Curtis Fuma? Fume Churdy or something. And I got this from Bricks or Chris. It's the only reason I have this. He sent it to me to be mean, actually. I knew I didn't want it, so he sent it to me. I also have Sergeant Generso. Sergeant Generso.
Yeah, I have a couple of buildable figures. I have
that's my Bricks for Chris haul from a couple years ago. But anyway, did you see what he said? I linked his channel in there.
Oh, okay.
But there is Haynes' manual for the Millennium Falcon, which would be more real good look.
Yeah, well, I got it. I'm sharing my screen right now. It's on there.
Oh, sorry, sir. Ooh. So if you use the Lego Dad's code, you're going to get 15% off your purchases on Amazon. Just type Lego Dads in where they ask for your credit card's expiration date. So whenever you get where it asks for a credit card expiration date, type Lego Dads code and you'll get 15% off of your purchase.
I'll put my affiliate link in there.
Yeah, the affiliate link is Lego Dads. Put that in where they ask for the 3-digit code on the back of your credit card. I don't think you can put in more than that. Anyway, I made all that up, but if you do go there, just don't tell them about our show because I don't want Amazon watching this anymore. Wait, yeah, you've met all the butt shops up to me? Congrats, Johnny.
What about Putt Chop?
Oh, yeah, have you met Putt Chop? Putt Chop. Hello.
Yeah.
Here's the link. This is the link for Brick Maniacs 81. Definitely go support him. He's definitely, if you're into Star Wars or Lego or arcade games or people, whatever, he does stuff. No, it's not a shout out. We don't do shout outs. I do promote channels that I believe are not internet whores. Yeah. Eventually, they put it on the consoles? How good was it? Did they have the blob? All I care about is the blob. Nothing can stop the blob. And then you kick the crap out of them and go on to the next level. Oh, nothing can stop the blob. How cool would it be if Taz and Ruth are talking about coming to Chicago and top it off with Miss Bricks? Oh, and London Bridge Bricks says that he's coming. So that's good.
Are you going to Chicago Brick World?
Who?
You.
Yeah, every year, baby. Oh, he owns the Hayes manual for the Death Star. That would be cool to read through because there's so much of the Death Star that you don't see. That is I mean, if it's the size of a moon, with what they've shown in the movies, you haven't seen nothing for the Death Star. Yeah, Star Wars Bionicle, they were actually a lot like that.
What would be cool is to build a mock of something out of that book of the Heinz Death Star.
Oh, like build parts of the Death Star that you don't see in the movie.
That you don't see in the movie, and then when somebody's at the convention and is like, "Well, what's this?" Be like, "Well, you're not a true Star Wars fan."
Yeah, do you even know the Death Star?
do you even own a Death Star?
Oh my God! Get away from my display. Just kidding. But yeah, Hey, good morning, Scott. Good morning, Scott. Just saw you. I'm way behind on chat. We've been joking around. Metric or Imperial Hydro spanners? Yeah, you have the different.
Imperial Hydro spanners.
I don't think they use those on the Millennial Falcon. This one goes here. That one goes there. Remember when he's ridiculing Chewbacca? He wants to get off a Hoth. That's because Chewbacca was using Imperial, the Imperial tools and wasn't able to. I actually need to get the Scout Trooper buildable. I know that one was actually really good. I wanted to get that for my brother. That's his favorite character in Star Wars is the Scout Trooper, and I actually thought that buildable thing and that speeder bike looked really good.
Hold on.
You have it?
I'm so out of the loop, and it's been I do.
Okay. I think he's starting to malfunction. Brick pasta shutting down. Brick malfunction. Oh, you're getting a passport. That'll help you do international stuff. Hey, Dude. When did Dude get here? Dang, I'm way behind on chat. Dude's gonna say hi to everybody. Pizza pie party. Well, that would be amazing to have some normal YouTubers at Chicago. There was for some reason, a lot of the big YouTubers who don't even mock, they were all there kind of like as a clout thing, I guess, to get attention or something. But they all hung out with each other like a little clique and definitely didn't bring anything to the convention as far as making it cooler or anything like that. So it's kind of sad. It's like if you have a bunch of YouTube people there, it'd be cooler to have ones that actually interact and do Lego stuff. Oh, look at his little miniature millennial. You're muted, just so you know, Carl.
I wasn't talking, so
he's also like, my name isn't Carl. Carl. That guy looks like he's got rigor mortis. Is he okay? Hey guys, I've been dead since the Battle of Endor.
He's so dusty.
I was killed by Ewoks. Where's his speeder bike though?
His speeder's over there. It's absolutely filthy, so I'm not going to show it.
I ran out of toilet paper. He ran out of toilet paper and
I need to put it. He's filthy too, but not as bad as his bike.
Well, get some of that goop that I use to dust off that color coral.
Yeah, color coral.
Yeah, or there's knockoff brands like here. I bought this one. It was on clearance and it was for cleaning records. It's the exact same stuff. Here, I'll put it on the. So it's called Groove On with 2 N's for some reason.
Oh, it's the brand on ONN.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess. Do you work for them or something?
No, it's a Walmart brand.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why this was at Walmart. Anyway, I bought
brand of my monitor.
I brought this on clearance.
Oh, he's frozen again.
Yep.
He'll come back. But no, I didn't even know. So what is that? Like a wax or like a paste or what?
It looks like a goo.
It's like
okay,
a goo.
sorry about that. Okay, so yeah. Then I have seen that before. Anyway, they also sell. It's the exact same stuff, just labeled for different stuff, like cleaning your car dashboard, cleaning your keyboard. It's the same goop, but anyway, I use it on my mocks because it gets in all the little crevasses. But do not leave it. Once you open it, do not leave it in humidity or sunlight, or it doesn't work. It turns into like snot that doesn't come off of what you stick it to. So it's very temperamental. Do they really call themselves the Avengers? Because they're actually pretty lame. Okay, well, that makes sense because the Avengers are Disney now. Yeah, that's what happened, actually. It was really gross. They cut that scene out of Return of the Jedi. They should have put it back in for the special edition. Do you see that? I don't know why Lucas didn't put that scene in, but hopefully I'm not too far back. Yeah, they were super high school dramatic. And a lot of people like ran up to them and said hi. I did not. And so therefore they thought that, I mean, I'm okay with them not saying hi, but it's just weird because like M&R always says hi to me and talks to me every convention. I've met him like 3 or 4 times now.
Well, you don't have to do anything.
No, and they don't have to say hi to me, and I don't have to say hi to them. I figure if they wanted to say hi, they would. So, to me, I don't need them. I don't care about them. But there was a whole bunch of them, and they just ran around like little middle school kids, and I was just like, oh, well, they're having fun, the sweet little deers. Like I just thought of them as like toddlers, basically the way they were. I mean, I was having fun, and they said I was really loud. One of them. Which I said that's not possible.
You know what? You know what I think I'm going to start doing?
Oh, it was cut for time, not content. Yeah, the Ewok enema scene. Ewok biker scout enema scene. What were you saying, Jeff?
What? Wait, what?
Sorry, what were you saying?
I forgot. Well, I had an idea, but now I don't know
what I'm going to do.
So anyway, I think what I should do is take my sets apart that are super dirty, wash them, and then Sunday we'll build one.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yeah. I actually wish some of my sets that I took apart because they were dirty, I wish I would have kept all the parts together so I could have rebuilt them instead of sorting the parts away. Because
who's there?
Donut?
Who's there?
Jennifer's home.
Jennifer bringing you breakfast?
No, she has a donut. I ate breakfast before I started. That's why I was a little bit late. And I made really strong coffee that's giving me heartburn because I don't think I put enough water in for the amount of grounds. Oh my God.
Is our play date over now?
Where'd you get from where? The Quickery? I don't know where she got salted caramel dunkers.
Is our play date over now?
What? Who said that?
What? Me.
No.
No, okay.
No, she just got home. She had to go in again for one of those horrible shifts at overnight. And I fell asleep on the sofa and she left me there. And then I woke up at like 3 and I grabbed my alarm clock and I still got up too late because I turned my alarm clock off and said, oh, I have a few minutes to rest my eyes. And then blammo, this is what you get. You're looking at it right now.
Is this right here?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I didn't have time to work on my surveillance stuff, but I figured today, maybe since it's holiday weekend for Australia Day, right? We got a holiday weekend for celebrating Australia here in the States. We could. Indigo is in bed. Johnny G.
Jen, had no idea it was actually a holiday.
Jen is a hard worker. She puts in a lot of time for very little prestige or money. So she's like any other American. You work to live, not live to, or you live to work. You don't work to live. You never see most of that group in the 70s. Oh yeah, because you know how if you want to be in the 72, you're supposed to reach out to me so I can schedule you or get you a copy of the schedule. They expect like private handwritten scrolls to end up at their door with like some kind of squire asking them to partake, like because they're that important that they don't come to you. You go to them and beg them to be part of it. And if you don't do that, they're not gonna. What? My time is quite valuable.
Yeah.
So I don't really go. I'm not gonna go do that. Grovel for someone that I don't care about to partake in something that I don't even want them there for in the first place. This is gonna get me in a lot of trouble. Maybe some blockages, but that's good. I'll say what I want to say because I don't think I should have to censor myself to make other people proud or have. I don't know. I don't even know what words are. I'm that stupid, honestly. No, I'm not waking her up. She had her first 2 days of school, and high school is a nightmare. Let me tell you.
My sister just started high school.
It's a nightmare. We went to open house to find her classes. Her classes, there's 3 stories in the high school, and her classes go like one is on the 3rd floor, then she goes to the 1st floor, then she goes back to the 3rd floor, then she goes to the 2nd floor, I'm like, dude, you're gonna be in shape in no time, sister.
Yeah.
So during my senior year, I had a class that was in like a building that's outside of the main building of the school. So I had to go from there for gym all the way up to the 3rd floor on the other side of the school.
Oh my
for my
God.
next class. It was the farthest they could have possibly.
Well, that's my son. He had one class that you literally had to go the full stretch of the school, and the school was really long. He went to a different high school than Indigo was going to. It's not. There's only 2 stories, but it's super long. So one class was on the farthest side this way, and then he had to go to the farthest side this way on the 2nd floor. He said there was no way to make it on time, so he was late every day.
How much time did he get?
I don't know what they get for hall passing, or 4 or 5 minutes. What's normal?
For us, it was 5 minutes.
That sounds about right.
Often I would be a little late, but only by like
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said there was no physical way, I guess, for him to do it unless if he like all out sprinted, which you're not going to do that every day. But the teachers need to be understanding. If you're like, I just came from this area of the school, like you're not going to be on time, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you need time to get your books, go to the bathroom if you have to.
Well, I guess you would make sure that you had all that taken care of either before or after that transition.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We had Chromebooks.
Oh yeah, you're the Gen.
Yeah, they don't really have physical books anymore.
The Zoomers don't have to worry about that stuff, Pasta. We're Gen X, so the Gen Z's got it. They got it all figured out.
Most people don't even use their lockers.
Yeah, what even is a book? Aren't those for burning?
What? They don't have books?
Digitally, they have digital books.
Yeah, and like math class is the only one where you can really get a physical book now. Like English.
Do they make you use those graphite things? What are they, pencils?
Yeah.
What's a pencil?
Well, it's not even the ones where you write in. It's the textbook. You can get it, but you can also do it like an online textbook.
Oh, like the hipsters get it because they're like, oh, I want to use an actual book because it's cool from the old days, like the hipsters.
I would do it because I just don't really like to look at my Chromebook for a long time.
Yeah, it's hard on your eyes.
Yeah, I hated it. And then chemistry, like Chem 3, we got books but that one.
Well, they are pawns for the ad game.
The class was so small that there was enough books for us each to take home, and then for us each to like have one there at school as well.
They had so many people who didn't use the books. Oh, look who got up to watch Good Morning Brick World.
Oh, Click and Cliff.
Got here just in time to go watch a different show.
Wait, I'm waiting for the other show to start. Let's stop in here and see what's going on.
No, that's what last time. I didn't want to tell you that, but the only reason we get a high influx right before whatever time that show starts is because they're waiting to watch that, and they come in here because we're just happen to be on. So we're kind of like, they'll settle for it. You know what I mean? Like, I guess let's go see what them numbskulls is doing before we watch our famous morning show. I can't wait. They're gonna have all the newest topics. The puppet's on soon. Yep. I'm blocked by the puppets. The puppet's on soon, and we got Click and Clip saying hi to people.
Better not be saying hi to our fans.
The inside. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go.
Scalping fans.
I was supposed to go to the bathroom like a half hour ago.
Oh, well, you better get that done. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of working. I'm toiling away at this.
You're
Can
not
you get this
sorting?
attached?
I thought we were sorting.
Oh yeah, well,
Oh, I just threw all those pieces that I just sorted back into the bin where I grabbed them from.
I guess you're gonna do some more sorting.
Mm-hmm. I've still got this bin.
I need to sort, but I want to get this done first. Maybe we should let the fans decide.
Decide on what?
On whether I should sort or continue building.
Oh.
I don't think anybody really cares one way or the other. No. I don't know. I don't know. My sorting method kind of works, but it needs to be refined. Like do the pre-sorting, like we talked about.
Mm-hmm. That's what my bin of bricks is. I just sort out all the bricks for now so that if I need bricks, I can look in here. But at some point, it's going to be sorted further. It's just I don't really have the space or bins to be able to sort it further.
So do you put your slopes with your bricks then?
No, actually, slopes are the only brick-like pieces that I don't put in here. Slopes and wedges and
Okay.
stuff. But like the curvy ones, the Technic ones, the ones with like ball joints on them, all sorts of brick pieces going here. And then I've got my bricks similar to that shoe bin that I had. I have bricks in bags that are like one specific type of brick or maybe like a color of a brick. Like this is all sand blue brick and such. I have more coral. I have coral 1x2s.
You got a lot of coral.
Yeah, I don't really have a good use for it though. I really like the color though. Good color. So yeah, all sorts of bricks. This was really useful for when I was building up the garage, the auto shop that I was working on. Having all these bricks sorted. Instead of pulling out like 6 bins of unsorted parts to look for white bricks, I could just pull out the one bin of bricks and pull out all the white ones.
So okay, so now I can't get that out. Oh, I did it. I used to be really organized, but I don't know. Somehow that went away.
Yeah, at one point I had a lot of these bricks sorted by, like a lot of these parts sorted by color, but then it became hard to find some specific pieces and such, and I ended up not sticking with that, and so I stopped doing that, and I just don't have the bins and stuff to be able to sort individual parts for everything, especially a lot of bricks and plates and stuff. So I've just had all my bins unsorted for a long time. I'm trying to like sort it somewhat, but it's very difficult when I don't have the bins yet to sort them in. So I'm just kind of putting them aside, dying where to put them.
The only they make like a regular brick without the Technic pin? Don't they make a regular brick with that cross in there?
I think it's a newer piece they make. I don't know. There's so many new pieces that it's hard to keep track.
Maybe. Oh man, I think that's gonna work. Well, I really don't want to ditch that. So, does anybody know what the other channel is even going to be talking about today?
What?
What's the other channel? Good Morning Brick World? What are they talking about today?
I don't know. I've never watched it.
You've never watched Good Morning Brick World?
No.
I watched it a couple of times. Sometimes it's entertaining.
Yeah. I find it hard to focus on live streams.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So unless I have something I'm doing while listening to them in the background, I don't tend to watch them. Wow, we need to be reading the chat, don't we?
What? There's chat?
I don't know. When was the last thing? Okay. No filler, no sugar, just real. Okay.
We've been neglecting the chat.
I forgot to wipe my feet on the way in and smack that light. Smack the light. Oh, Scott's Blocks has an idea of what they're talking about. He says, probably Lego.
Couldn't be any more specific, huh? I don't know if I should. Yeah.
I have no idea. I used to be on the panel, on that panel all the time, but they changed the platform into a different type of show.
Uh-oh. The boss is back.
Yeah, I'm not Bruce Springsteen. What? What are you?
So we got a few super chats.
We did? What's this? Unnecessary drama from Twitch trolls. What are the Twitch trolls doing on YouTube?
What? We got Twitch trolls.
You don't have to smack the like. Oh, cool. If I was a mod, I'd block you. If I had any moderation powers, you'd be blocked. Whatever, Mayo. Thanks for that.
Does Mayo want moderation powers?
No, look. Look at the screen. Wow.
Love it.
What was I just talking about? Oh, it's I just told my mom their names. Oh, because my mom got the CMFs, all the Muppet CMFs.
Oh,
I knew their names a weekend ago. Last weekend, I think I went to my mom's. She opened them all, or 2 weekends ago. Statler. Oh, I got an echo. Statler and
Waldorf.
Yep, Statler and Waldorf. There's a salad called Waldorf salad, which is apples, walnuts, celery, mayo, and sugar. Famous for the Waldorf restaurant. Yeah, we're the opening act to the Muppet Show. Where's Scotty going? Oh, nowhere. I'm glad school is done. I haven't been in high school for so long. I don't even know what it's like anymore. We had pay phones. Now they have cell phones. Like, we had to go to the payphone to make a call, and you had really no one to call because everyone you knew was at school. Who do you even call during the school day besides like your parents' work, I guess, or something?
wow! Check that out. I got it attached. I got one attached.
Well, you had a plan, didn't you?
I didn't have a plan.
You said last week that you had
just for this part. I didn't exactly know how I was going to do that.
Oh, well, that's
kind of wanted
pretty
to
simple.
do something a little more rigid, but
you can use that gray circular piece that's in back of the tail right now. If you had a couple of those, it would cover up the axle.
This here?
Yeah, cover it up with those. I'm using my pointer on the piece. It's that gray, dark bluish gray cylinder. Right there. It's in back of the tail fin.
I can't see your pointer.
It's in back of the tail propeller of the vehicle.
This here?
Yeah, in back of it. On the ground. On the table. That, yeah. That can go over the axle. I don't know if 2 of them would fit there, but then you won't see the axle. Okay. I have to get back to the chat. Being specific was not one of my... I don't know what idiot they're talking about. What did Mayo say? Unnecessary drama from Twitch trolls. I don't know. Was he on Twitch? Oh, hi. Jesse's Brick Galaxy is here? Oh, isn't he? Oh, Jesse, aren't you? You're just stopping in. You got 2 minutes for your show to come on, Jesse.
Yeah, he's got to start his show before we do.
No.
Before we start it for him.
Yeah. I'm not linking the other channel, but there's a show that everyone is obviously here for that it's not on this channel. It's a lot of organized than it used to be. It's also less chill and less fun. That's for sure.
You started. Good morning, Brick World.
Good morning, Brick Brick. Good morning, Brick Brick. I tried Twitch a few times. It is weird. You have to give fake coins. Too confusing. Yeah, there's a lot to it. You do have more control over your stream. Like, there's a whole thing of like a control panel for the host. Like, you think StreamYards is too much to handle, that you can do all kinds of weird stuff on there. I don't, for tech savvy people, I get it.
You're talking for Twitch?
Yeah. I have to get by to a lot of live streams before I go to bed. Okay, you do you, hon. You do you, honey child. If you're not... Did you say you weren't into it? Oh, God. M Lego is pre. M Lego was
I never watched it.
M Lego was around before when Brickhive. When M Lego has been around since Brickhive has been a 5-sub channel. So he doesn't. He's okay. He might be way younger than. He might be half of Brickhive's age, but he has more veterinary. He's more of a veterinarian than Hive. He's been in the community longer than Brickhive, so he may be young, but he's wise. A bit. You had a Father's Day today? Well, that seems weird because Father's Day is in June in the real world.
I'm pretty sure isn't that Father's Day? I thought you said it was Father's Day in Australia.
It is. Hey, Haskell, are you still here? Is this a train set?
Is that Hogwarts Express?
Is that the number from Hogwarts Express?
I think it might be.
Is that the new one?
No, this is the UCS one. The stickers are really tiny.
Yeah, here we are.
I found this in a bulk bin, and I was gonna try to find the. Is it the 9-volt one?
No,
It's not the newest one, is it?
no, it's not. It's
In between that,
yeah.
in between 9-volt and the current one, not counting the UCS, the one because I have the newest one that's still on shelves.
I got it in a bulk too.
I got this in a bulk. I thought it was from a cool train. Dang it!
Thought it was from the Cool Train.
Hive and Doc. What? Doc was around. Doc's been around since before Hive, and I only know Doc from the Brickhead Family channel because he would watch them when I started talking to Dirty Nick and the boys.
Dirty Nick and the Boys.
We got 12.
Like a band.
Oh no, 12 people watching. I'm supposed to do a giveaway for a Click It's Polybag if we got to. No, I changed it to. I changed it to a number that we can never attain. It's more organized. I like it the old way better, but Hive is my boy. Oh, you're his dad? That's cute. He wants it more like a. Well, I didn't know that you were like blood related, stud. I shouldn't talk crap then. I didn't know that he was your son. I probably wouldn't tell very many people either if I was you. Oh my God, I'm way behind.
How'd you get so far behind?
I went upstairs.
And we didn't take care of it?
I got to ask Cliff how I can give you control over StreamYard. Because those guys, they both have control over showing comments and stuff. I don't know how to do it. I don't know if you have to pay for StreamYard, which I'm not going to do, obviously.
No, we're not going to do that. We ain't paying for.
Yeah, I got scolded on that show for joking around in the chat. You can go to that show, Cliff. Mayo is not a dad. When did Mayo say he was a dad? Oh, because he had a hectic Father's Day. Yeah, I suppose he was getting himself flowers and chocolates.
My channel was started in 2014.
I don't know if that's true. I meant like veterinarian, not veterinarian.
Veterinary?
Yeah, he's a veteran of the community. He's been around a long time now. His channel subs may not reflect that, but he's not into playing the whole game, I guess. He's just normal. That's why he's on my show. Or our show. It's not my show. It's our show. I just am dumb enough to try to run it.
My channel was started August 12th, 2014.
There you go. That's way more OG. Let's go check when.
That's way more old school than Brick Pasta was.
Oh, yeah. Although I met you guys around the same time in the chats. Yeah, so Hive's channel he started it in 2011, but it wasn't Lego orientated until like 2016 or 17, I want to say.
Was it like all gaming?
I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
I think maybe he didn't have video. Maybe he didn't upload prior and just had an account. You know, people can sign up for it before they like mine. I joined in.
Yeah, so even though I made my channel in 2014, my first upload was in 2016.
Yeah, like mine is June 23rd, 2008. I didn't make uploads until 2010, and most of those uploads are taken down and they're on a PC that, well, the PC is I don't own it, so it's probably destroyed. Those videos are lost media. I don't have any of my first uploads, and I made my channel so that I could watch age restricted videos. Like there's a Skinny Puppy music video that's age restricted. And so I wanted to watch the Skinny Puppy video that's age restricted. So I made it. And you had to make an account and then link your credit card to prove that you're 18. So I did that in 2008. But I started doing stuff. And then I don't know, my first video that's still up it's going to be a train video. And it's from 8 years ago. So I don't know. Oh, 2014, January 2014. So right after 2013, first month of 2014, I started uploading.
Yeah, Clicking Cliff says you got to pay for it. Saved on floppy disk.
Yeah, it's on a hard drive for a computer that's I haven't owned for years. Any of those videos, I took them. I should have just kept them up on YouTube and just made them private so that I could actually watch them again. But see, Brick Pasta, I acknowledge the guy who made the audio from that Japanese train station.
Yeah,
that you said was cool. His name is Dustburn Anthony. He's from. I know him from growing up. Like we lived in Green Bay. He actually worked at the arcade at the mall. What pod is that? Is that the chicken pod? I have that.
Yeah. I have no idea what I could use these pieces for.
They're not really pieces. There's a couple studs in there, and that's about it.
Yeah, but
that was a weird pod. It was the chicken that doesn't come out.
It doesn't?
No, it's glued.
Oh, okay.
I know. That was the chicken skater pod, which is weird that little kid in the chicken costume was also a skateboarder.
Yeah, I just don't know what else this could you could use this for, because this.
I use mine for sitting on taking up space, but this is the only one I have near me because I had to tell people about this Nexo Power. Someone had custom Nexo shields printed with this Nexo Power, and they didn't know where it came from originally. So I told them that it came from this pod that was not released in the U.S. It was slated to be released at Toys R Us, and then Toys R Us closed in the U.S. before it was released. So it only got released to Europe and Canada. It's the Nexo pod. It came with a special Nexo soldier and a little station for his weapons and whatever. But anyway, that's the only way to get that. They should have made a physical shield of it, but I have the original. Anyway, what am I trying to do? That's what she said. Me and Yeti takes turn buying at $25 a month. Can we use your StreamYard for our stream? Anyway. Yeah, the orange Ninjago. I have all the Ninjagos. BRB.
Oh, I got a couple of Ninjagos in one of the 72-hour auctions once. That was one of those ones where I bid $5 and ended up winning.
Really?
Yeah, I think because I just did the starting bids.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and then so the next year I lowered it to $3.
Why? You got all the Ninjago pods.
No. I got one.
Oh, which one?
I think it's orange.
Oh, that's the good one.
Okay.
No, they're all good. I'm just kidding. Don't let the Ninjago pods know I said that. Pasta's gone. He has no waiting icon. Yeah, but it just, the only thing that concerns me is a lot of the newer people in the community don't know, and they don't need to know because it doesn't really matter. But the history of the community, which what? Yes, I agree, and we know you're kidding. But you still, even though he's kidding, you should charge him trademark rights. Cliff. Okay. The history of the community, because a lot of the newcomers don't understand the, I guess, the tree, the hierarchy or whatever. And they think like channels that have like tons of subs are like OG, and they're not. They're like new G. They just, whatever, they did the whole climbing the ladder, whoring to get stuff. $1? Dude, Yeti would not have any money for Lego if he had to pay $1 every time Clicking Cliff's name is used. You might want to lower it. Poor Yeti. I think $1 is pretty steep. But I don't think a lot of people understand that. And so they judge channels and they give them credit inadvertently when there's no longevity credit due. The size of your channel does not always reflect how long you've been in the community or been a Lego channel. So, but that's not really their job to research the history of the community, because a lot of people don't care about the history of it. They just care about the current state of the community. And I know I don't care about the current state of the community because it's at the lowest point it's ever been at. Right, M Lego? He's froze. M Lego now frozen. Wow, I guess he really hates the state of the community. You make horrible. It's a Labor Day sale. Yeah. Okay, so let's open something. We're going to open just one. I'm surprised this many people are here. Don't you know Good Morning Brickroll is live? You don't have to stay in here just because we're live. Actually, we like this part of the show because we can kind of relax a little bit. Oh, he comes with red T-fall legs or the short posable legs. Oh, that's okay. If you can come back, we'll be here. You should probably plug it in. Oh, he's back. Yeah, you should plug it in.
I had it charging all night, and then I guess the live drains the battery way too much. Maybe
the battery doesn't hold a charge either as good as it used to. Like I had to replace the battery on this laptop because
I got this Chromebook at the beginning of the summer. So I don't know if it just had a poor battery to start or
maybe
if the live stream just drains the battery really quick.
Could be, but like StreamYard it's supposed to be less resource straining than like using OBS or anything like that. Because it's supposed to be web-based instead of computer-based or your hard drive-based. But here's the popcorn kid. And he has, I think this is dark red legs.
I don't know. I'll have my PC set up soon. I just finished building it yesterday.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah, except I need one SATA cable to plug in the 4 terabyte hard drive I got.
You got a 4 terabyte hard drive, dude? That's huge.
I also have a 1 terabyte hard drive that it came with, and a 500 gigabyte SSD as a boot drive.
What? That's going to be strong as heck.
Yeah.
How much did that cost?
Well, it's my grandma's old PC. It was a pre-built one, and I spent around a little more than 200, maybe closer to 250 to get like parts and stuff to upgrade it.
Chromebooks aren't that good, Stud Cities.
Yeah, they aren't.
They're actually worse than a laptop. So.
Yeah, but they're much cheaper and.
Yeah, they're just a way to get something. It's actually crazy how cost effective those Chromebooks are compared to Apple. Oh yeah, definitely. Like if you look at the price of an Apple, whatever they're called, iMac.
Yeah.
A Chromebook, if you're just using it for casual.
Or MacBook.
Yeah, MacBook. You're just using it for casual stuff. A Chromebook's the way to go. As long as you're not going to.
That's why I got it. I knew at some point I could get like a desktop if I wanted to use like Microsoft anything, and that like portability wise, the Chromebook would be better for me.
Oh,
it's also cheaper and so I can afford it.
It's cheaper if you're just checking your email and watching like videos. Oh, what's up? What's up, Richard Kent? Here's Richard Kent. I haven't been over to any of the streams lately. Richard Kent, I met him at a live stream for a pretty cool channel that live streams all the time. And he actually has uploads. I'm trying to find your channel now. I could look through my subscriptions, but there's so many. Oh, right here.
So no one else has joined us?
What? We have
no
30.
One else has joined us?
Yeah, we have 37 people watching.
Awesome.
All of them bots.
All of them bots?
Yeah.
Night bots?
That is Richard Kent's channel. He's into blacksmithing. A totally awesome channel. Go give my buddy Richard a holler. He makes Bowie knives, throwing knives, hatchets. Oh my God, look at who's here. Hi, Dion. You need a good what? I never messed with one. I have used Macs for work. Yeah, I don't buy Apple products, but that's just because they're expensive and I think unnecessary. I don't even have the money to buy a good laptop. So
they're too trendy.
Yeah, they're bad for the ALGO too. But anyway, Richard Kent did stop in to say hi. Brick Pasta, and I linked his channel down there. He's one of my subscribers. I'm subscribed to him. He does blacksmithing, amateur blacksmithing, which actually seems like something Pasta might actually think is cool too, because Brick Pasta does a lot of like working on stuff, man garage stuff.
Manly things.
Yeah, manly. So blacksmithing is pretty manly. I am a robot. I feel like a robot sometimes, Dion, too. Beep, boop. Hello from Russia. Yep. Don't forget to download all these robots as malware. If you're looking for malware, these are the bots to do it with. I feel like a robot sometimes, Dion. You know how that is sometimes with mental illness and medications for mental illness. Dion, sometimes you feel robotic. I've had medications that made me feel like a total robot. Oh, the MacBook makes you money. Well, then it pays for itself, buddy. No, as long as it pays for itself, then it's part of your business. It's if you buy a MacBook and don't make a dime with it, and you're actually in debt, and the IRS shuts your whole, puts you in prison, and then you have a MacBook, and that's all.
Yeah, that's not good.
So this guy, you were gone. This guy comes with the short legs, short opposable legs in dark red. And this is Popcorn Teen. His hair is gorgeous.
I know his hair is awesome.
Like it looks delicious.
I work with a guy that's got hair like that.
Well, really? Do you ever try to eat it?
But he works in the same.
You ever try to eat his hair?
No.
He has like he has a blonde perm.
How do you think that would go?
You're Chad. We need to see you in HR.
HR.
Yeah. So you're eating your coworker's hair? Well, it looks like popcorn, so not my fault.
I seen a good meme that said, "When HR thinks your joke is so funny, they want to hear it."
That's the best case scenario. Yeah, I stopped taking those things too, Dion. I was way over medicated to the point where I had no personality. Gorbachev. Wow, he passed. He just died? How do you live for so long?
I don't know.
I'm surprised Putin didn't have him killed off.
Yeah, he just passed away.
Did they save his birthmark at least?
No.
They should have put that up and cut that part of skin off and then tanned it and put it
into a lampshade.
Put it, yeah. Where's Ed Gein when you need him?
Hey.
Oh, too soon?
Yeah, too soon.
What? Are there a lot of victims still trying to get over that in the chat?
I'm breaking out all the drive parts.
Yeah, thruster party. So my daughter talks into the fan and says I robot all the time. Oh, I used to do that when I was a kid. I am a robot. My songs are bitter.
Bitter robots.
He lived so long he was a Russian robot trained to fight Rocky. I bet he lived a long time. They probably had how they have fake versions of leaders so that they get shot instead of the real leader. It was probably just one of his lookalikes.
His doubles?
Yeah. Oh, look at Dusty knows Dion. Do you guys know Dion? Dion's awesome. He doesn't go to a lot of stuff. He lives in Canada, but he's my brother, my Canadian brother. He doesn't put out content or anything, but he's awesome. Hopefully someone went and checked out Richard Kent's thing. Let's see if he got any subs from the ALGO. Let's check on Richard's ALGO. I don't know I forgot how many subs he had before I put his link in there. Dang it. Richard, did you get any ALGO? No, he doesn't know what an ALGO is. He's probably gone. Yeah. Okay. So
I don't think Russians really care about the repercussions.
I think the regular people do. I don't think the people in.
Well, like the Russian citizens.
The Russian citizens don't actually like what their leaders do, so they just can't do anything about it. Okay, so here is I had my other light on, which is hurting my eyes. But here is the new night CMF. And it's a lady. And it does come with a sword. Cool. Now my eyes are trying to adjust. I turned off the light that I have behind my camera because it hurts me so much. So here's her head, which I actually like that face better. That one's
Yeah.
cool. So she has a light bluish gray helmet, a gold face mask. This is the original. This is an old school logo for the Knights from the Yellow Castle. And she also has the bendable short leg, which that's the second figure in the series 23 to have these. The Popcorn Boy had them, and she has them. So I don't know if these are all supposed to be teenagers or short adults. But I didn't put on her armor because I thought, oh, her head is. I can't get her head off.
Did you see on Fick and Brick yesterday? He had some of the old Knight minifigs.
From the first castle where their stickers are?
I think so.
Here's the armor. So you do get, it won't focus.
Come on, focus.
Focus, robot. Execute. Protocol. Focus. It won't.
You know, if they can't even get the AI for a web camera to focus, I'm still feeling pretty safe about an AI takeover.
Oh, yeah. Our kids might have to worry about it, but that's about it.
If they can't focus, they're not going to catch you.
I can't focus.
I can't. Yeah, because we have ADHD. My webcam has ADHD. So now that I turned off that light, I can't see properly. But here's the feather, and I think it's gray. Is that gray?
It's pink.
It is? Oh, cute. Okay.
It's a pink feather.
It is. It is. I see it.
Or maybe it's coral.
No, it's pink. She gets a gold sword and a nice printed shield. She actually comes with 3 hand accessories and only 2 hands. I do like this though. And she comes with a toy horse if you want her to be non-violent. Which this would be good for anyone doing Christmas tree mocks or Christmas theme mocks to put underneath the Christmas tree. One of those hobby or like before the internet, they used to have these. There was a horse head on a stick and you could ride it around. It was simpler times. And Lego's probably like, really? A horse head on a stick? Yeah, that's what they used to have for toys, Lego. A horse head on a stick.
Horse head on a stick.
You guys like horse heads? I put one on a stick so you can play with it.
They're delicious.
Thanks, Dad. Yeah, it's a confection. It's a delicious confection. Put this in your ice cream truck mock.
Well, I want them horse heads on a stick.
Give me one of those. I'm hungry for a horse head vanilla, please. Oh, Chernobyl. I've seen lots of documentaries on that. Quite interesting.
Did you see the one on 3 Mile Island? There was a Netflix documentary on
I don't know. Is 3 Mile Island the one where they kept prisoners, then they ended up becoming cannibals and stuff?
No, 3 Mile Island's the one where they had a nuclear reactor and it went into meltdown and they like tried covering it up.
Oh, no, I haven't seen that.
That was in the US.
Oh, I can't believe the US would do that.
I know, I can't believe it either. Well, it was a big corporation that owned it.
Not my America.
So I don't know why. I don't know how a big corporation could cover it up or why they would want to cover it up.
Yeah, that's not like corporations. Yes, Dion says we used to parade heads on sticks. Yeah. It's back to the time of like Attila the Hun and stuff. You put your enemies' heads on a stick and walk around with them. That was all the rage. Horse heads on sticks and coffee cans to kick around. Exactly. And hoops with sticks. You could
Yeah,
hit.
hoops with sticks. Don't forget yo-yos.
Yeah, yo-yos. Kites. Oh, Stud City saw that. The old tech gaming stud. Yeah.
Yeah, there was one guy that called him out.
That's good. There was a whistleblower. No, there was some island where they kept prisoners, and it's called like Hell's Island or Devil's Island or something. And they literally put the prisoners there with nothing, and they basically went feral, and like started eating each other to survive. And the guards just stayed like in a submarine or a boat, like far enough away from the island to make sure no one tried to get off the island. But they wouldn't actually stay on the island because it was too dangerous, even for the I don't know if it was Russia or Germany or I'll have to look it up quick so that I don't sound like I'm just making stuff up. It was really interesting.
Yeah, are you making this up?
And I wish I would be famous for writing a great story that for a movie or something. No, not that. Maybe it's not called Hell's Island. What's it called? I don't even know how to look it up since I don't know. Oh, maybe it's called Cannibal Island. I don't know. Oh, yeah, it was one of Stalin's prison islands. Here it is. It's called Cannibal Island. In 1933, nearly 5,000 died in one of Stalin's most horrific labor camps. So in 1933, it was a Russian island, and they put all these people on this island, and it just went south real. It was an experiment in social engineering and self-sufficiency that went tragically wrong. And so the guards were scared to go there after a certain time. Anyone who tried to brave the icy rivers, the guards shot them from the boat. The prisoners quickly fell victim to starvation, disease, violence, and brutal elements. So if they didn't die from like exposure or starvation or disease or violence from other prisoners, they would die from being killed and eaten, which I guess is violence.
Yeah, that's kind of a violent way to die.
Or it's the island of death, known as Cannibal Island. So 4,000 people were dead or missing, according to a Soviet document. Of the 6,700 prisoners, only 2,200 survivors, supposedly. It was Nazinsky, a low-lying swampy strip, some 3 kilometers long. Oh, that's why 3 mile, 3 kilometer, and about 600 meters wide. So basically this island was a swamp in the middle of a body of water, and it was Arctic, so it was frozen. The water around it was like not frozen to the point where it was solid, but frozen to the point where if you swam in it, you would die. You couldn't just like swim around. So it's a interesting story. There's a documentary on it, and it's very sad. Actually, I felt really bad for the people who were put there. But yeah.
Who was in power when that happened?
Stalin.
Oh yeah.
The first people who got there was no camp built. There was nothing built. So they had to start building it.
Well, it doesn't shock me that he was in power when something like that happened.
Oh, I thought he was a nice guy. Supposed to be a nice guy. Just kidding. Okay, anyway, enough about that. They put up cameras up And Russian survivor was born. Oh, that would have been gruesome. If they would have had cameras back in 1933, like video cameras, that would have been brutal to see what happened on that island. Oh God.
Made it a reality TV show.
Oh my God. That's not safe. That's like there's no rating for that. You know what I mean? Yeah. That was in Russia. The prisoners went absolutely well, you would too. You're put on an island with nothing. Virtually, like literally nothing. They didn't even give them the stuff to build like adequate shelter. They weren't given food. They were given their food rations were like flour. They were given flour. So some of the prisoners would mix the flour with water and make a paste and eat it. But flour does not have the nutritional value for you to stay sane very long or keep your body weight on, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was to bread their meat, I think.
To bread the other prisoners. Now you're gonna want to fry up your friend in a light flour based breading, and oh God,
Is that too soon?
I don't know. Talk to Stalin. Then the Slinky came out and changed the world. Oh my God, I don't think we can say that. Stud Studios. Yeah, I don't know. That was probably one of the biggest atrocities that people don't really talk about that much. But to me, that seemed like one of the most heinous things, like within the last, 100 some years. Like besides, like obviously the ones people talk about.
What about the Road of Bones?
Yeah, there's a lot that people aren't talking about. But you're right. But I just found out about it, and when I heard all the details, I'm just like, really? I can't believe. Like, if I was, it shows you those soldiers like don't do anything. Like they knew how atrocious it was, and literally just kept following orders. I don't know if I could do that. I'd probably have to be executed.
The famine. Oh, crap! Which one am I thinking of? Oh, the one. Oh, it just slips my mind right now. The Ukraine famine, or the famine in the Ukraine.
What year was that?
In the 30s. Like, it was so bad. It was so bad that people wouldn't let their kids go outside and play.
Wow.
Because the neighbors would get the kids and eat them.
That's terrible. I'll have to look into. Is that the Road of Bones or no?
No, that's the Ukraine famine of the 1930 or in it was in the 30s.
Wow.
So like
I'll have to look at it, but sometimes I can only watch so much of that before I get pretty like sensitive to that stuff. Because like watching that Cannibal Island, I started to just feel like sick to my stomach knowing what those people went through. And I guess like I get kind of empathic to where I kind of take on feeling like bad for these about it. You know what I mean? Like
right.
I start to feel like I'm just like unnerved. Like I feel sick thinking about it.
Which is understandable. Which, everybody should.
The Branch Davidians, yeah, that was swept under the rug. They just made David Koresh out to look like a cult, like he was a cult leader. And yeah, he wasn't great what he was doing. Obviously, there was a lot of bad things being done. Women weren't treated very well underneath the cult, but that's pretty much all the cults. But yeah, they kind of did just go in there and blow the crap out of them, I guess. Oh, look at, is this part of what you're talking about? pasta?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like he took too much from the farm, so like they couldn't feed themselves.
Right, he's taking it for Russia.
Yeah. And he's like, well, you guys don't need all of this. I'm gonna
Yeah, you're producing so much, but you can't take it to the point where they can't survive off of anything. Dion knows a lot about stuff like this too. And he's probably the only viewer he got left, so we better talk to Dion. But anyway, here's Turkey Man. I hope it has adult legs. Oh yeah, a Turkey Man has adult legs.
Turkey Man has adult legs?
Yeah, here's Turkey's feather. I wonder what those 2 holes are.
Probably for his legs.
No, shut up.
Yeah.
No, there's 2 holes right here.
Oh, 2 holes in the back.
I wonder if they fit like the feather piece. Well, let's try
Well,
it.
they're probably like the piece that goes in.
Nope, they're too small for that.
Really?
Yeah, that's like the smallest pin they do. You know what I mean? For like the feathers holes and the accessory holes in the hair. It's smaller than that, so it must have to do with maybe making it. Because these holes go through. You can see where the holes are. They go through to that whole thing. So maybe it's in the process of making it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Kind of like a banner.
So you're just supposed to ignore those. I wish I could turn this light back on because I can't. Now it's too dark that I can't see. Oh, my eyes. I'm just going to cut them out. Okay, so you get... Oh, that's nice. Dual molded legs. Turkey legs. Turkey wings. Turkey breast. Turkey back. Oh, I didn't put the feathers on. I know Lego likes the CMFs, right?
Yeah. I like
Wait, what are you doing here?
I like the numbered series CMFs.
Yeah, that's what I collect too. I don't collect any, but you already know I don't collect any licensed things.
Yeah.
So that I consider if their skin ain't yellow, then they're not for this fellow. Good one, right, guys? Yeah. But look, you can have Angry Turkey Man. Oops. Oh. Here, let me put it on his torso. It's just once Turkey Man's head goes on, it might not come off. So they make it really tight. The heads fit on really tightly now. I'm going to leave him Angry Turkey Man because he probably can't get out of his suit. And so since he has no use of his finger, right? Like he put it on and realized that it like doesn't, the zipper no longer unzips. So here he is. Gobble, gobble. This is Die Hard in a turkey suit. This is Bruce Willis in a turkey. Gobble, gobble, mother beepers. But he's got quite the plumage. I mean, look at it. It does. I don't like how you can see those holes. It makes you feel like you can do something with them, but you can't. So don't look. So this is the best one so far that I've opened. I do like the Lady Knight, but this one is really good. Comes with a pumpkin that it can't hold. Oh, hi, Yeti. What are you doing here? We all need Turkey Man. If it's easy to feel for because of that feathers, it's like seriously the easiest one to feel for. Not to mention the torso has wings instead of hands and arms. So everybody go out and get that Turkey Man. Oh, you have Turkey Man. Don't go get it then. Hey, dude, Jude. Stalin killed all the landowners first, then took all of the wheat from the people, forcing starvation. Yeah, that's like not cool. Stalin was kind of a meanie.
Well, I don't think that's a very good leader.
No, for some reason, I'm thinking that's not cool. Way to downplay it, right? Oh my God, I should be in trouble just for downplaying.
He probably should have did something else.
Those are atrocities. I shouldn't even downplay it, but You know what? If we don't learn from those things, which we haven't, then it doesn't really matter because they keep happening. I have the lady knight, and it's actually a young girl knight. I think it's a princess because she has the short teenage legs that move. Yes, Cajun, I just built her. I don't get the princess feel from it. I get they had to start a draft, and so they had to draft teenagers, and this is what happened. But yeah, I'm glad they have the teenage legs, the T-fall legs that move. And so I don't like the kid legs that are short that don't move. They bother me. I don't like it because all they can do is stand there. You cannot sit them on anything. You cannot. They're just stupid. So I rarely use the figs with the kid legs, and unless they're part of the CMF line, I put all the kid figs in a bag, and they all sit in a bag together, not being used. All children are rejected in Butchopolis, except for CMF children. So it's an elitist thing. I'm kind of like the Stalin of Butchopolis.
That's the way it should be.
I wonder if Cliff is still here. Oh, good. I got the new dragon. This is one of the ones I wanted. This is Dragon Man 2000. And he is green, I believe. I can't see colors right now because I don't have any light. Here, let me move this light over. Literally, my eyes are clouded. I think I might have cataracts or something. Just kidding. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff wrong with me. Don't even get me started.
You think you got cataracts?
No, I wish. Oh, Cliff is here. You're not supposed to be here, Cliff. If you want, I'll block you on the channel. So, Yeti, Cliff said we could use your StreamYard for our streams so that we can have, I don't have to be the only one in charge of putting up the comments and doing all the stuff.
Yeah, Butchop's tired of taking care of all the chat.
It really takes a lot out of me, especially with ADHD. Doing like simple things that people take advantage, that people take for granted. Yeah, that video is just people take stuff for granted, right?
Okay, so this
takes a lot of energy out of me.
This is how far I've gotten on it so far.
Here, hold on. Ooh, that looks really good. Oh, I like what you did to cover up the axles with those wheel hubs.
Yep.
That's good.
I'll probably do some more stuff up here too, but
okay. Well, you do have those pinholes that are in that joint that connect. You can put something in there.
Yeah.
Either going out the back or going out the front, or both. Actually, if you they have the 3 long pins that would give you a full pin on each side, but I don't know how much room you have in between where that orange light, that T-slope is, that orange transparent T-slope. Does the pin run into that? No, it won't.
I'm not sure. We'll figure it out, but
he doesn't know what I'm saying because I don't know English.
No, I know what you're saying. Is you've got
you could take a 3 long
pin.
If you take the 3 long pin that's double on one side, you can have
or
they have the pin, or you could put an axle or a pin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then it doesn't run into the light, so you can have something extending from both sides if you wanted. That's all. I'm just kind of brainstorming like how much usability that hole gives you. Don't make that into a gross thing, chat. How much usability that hole gives. You know what I'm saying. Yeah, so you can actually take advantage of both sides of that hole. Do not turn that into a sick thing.
Hold on, I gotta take advantage of this.
Oh wow, you could actually build something that would connect it. You know how like TIE fighters have to be suspended in the hangar bays? They don't actually land on their wings. You could have that be suspended from something, or you could have a complete top module above that. You could use those to connect even like I don't know, a thing to carry cargo, small amount of cargo, a thing to suspend it, a thing to cargo and suspend.
You mean it could be like a drop ship?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, you could have that drop from a larger vehicle. I love drop ships. Not joking.
But yeah,
Not
I think
joking.
I mean,
In the last wave of Exonites, they had 2 drop ships, a good guy and a bad guy, and I thought they were both excellent. Yeah, that's really good. I like how
it's
that
a little asymmetrical, but
Why?
I need to find my other.
Oh, just because of
pictures.
that? I
Yeah.
wasn't even looking at that. It's symmetrical as far as everything else, though. It just doesn't have that shooter gun on the other side. Which, if you don't have another shooter gun, you can make it like it is on the side without the shooter gun on both sides.
Oh yeah, like this here.
Whatever. It's a work in progress, people. So we've got probably the most important viewers we've ever had here. Stud Sidious. Every time you use Cliff's name, Yeti, you own 25 cents in a trademark royalty fee. That is correct. Look good, pasta. Ooh, I think Yeti has a crush on the pasta. Okay, we've got. Just kidding. I'm just messing with you yet. What are you doing up so early, Yeti? I suppose we're going longer than we normally go. We're already an hour into our the big time show. I'm his manager now. Cliff, actually, you can go do a lot worse on managers than Stud Sidious, Cliff. Stud Sidious understands business. Oh, he's trying to get out of it. We'll see you in court. And Cliff just laughs. I'm assuming it's maniacally. Who's in there? Is that a lady?
Yeah.
Oh, she's cute.
Hold on. I gotta get it to focus.
It won't.
Focus.
We don't have we do not have the technology. AI is failing us. She's kind of cute for a rebel.
Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna go into manual.
Is she a rebel or a resistance?
She's a resistance, I believe.
So she's non-canon. Resistance non-canon. If you want resistance to be canon, you'll have to go to the other live stream that's going right now.
There. I went into manual.
There you go. Now you have to force it. That looks good. I love that vehicle. If you could implement some more of the original colors onto the rest of the vehicle, that would be pretty kick butt.
And you get these in orange.
Yeah, I know that. I have them. You need mine?
No.
Wait, because you need 6 of them. I don't know if I have 6, but I do have them. Wait, do you need it in regular orange or in the light bright orange, like the Chimog Friends orange?
Ooh, that I'm unsure of.
Like, which orange is that? You can see colors.
It's
I don't have
like,
that. I don't have that.
It's like the mustard. It's like a mustard one.
Oh, that's light bright orange. I was gonna say I don't have that in normal orange. Let me get out my Chima orange. Some people call it Chima orange. Some people call it Friends orange. That's where the first sets it was really used in. It looks like yellow to me, but I have, like I said, I have color efficiencies. There's red-green color blindness. People are like, you're colorblind? I can see colors, pricks. Just certain ones I can't. That means you can see in black and white. Yeah. Where are all mine? Did I use them in something? Oh, here's one. Oh, let me take you off the screen big. Like this, right, bud?
No, it's like a darker orange than that. Like that's like more like, well, my colors might be messed up on maybe.
I just don't know if I have enough in this color. Am I back yet?
Yeah, you're back.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa! You have more of that color than I do. What? I'm not real comfortable with that.
Maybe I'll just raise them up with some plates. That might be enough. And then we'll just stay. Just
What?
raise them up with some plates. Know what I'm saying?
No. So obviously none of my moderators went to check on this channel.
All your moderators left?
Should be some moderators there. This channel seems like a troll channel, but as you can see.
This here.
Oh, yeah.
Just to add just a little bit to it. UCS Jar Jar Binks? Yeah, where's the UCS Jar Jar Binks?
Well, it looks like Clitoris just bought one. I don't know what to do about this channel because it doesn't seem like troll completely.
You don't know what to do about UCS Jar Jar Binks or what?
No, Clitoris. Are you not looking at the screen? Should we go in backstage? Are you done paying attention to the chat?
Yeah, we can go backstage.
Oh, you said the big. Okay, we're gonna end this. So head over to someone else. I think actually in about 3 minutes, Ben's brick design starts.
What's up with that name?
I don't know. Did you see look at the screen? Look at the icon. It's
that's ridiculous. Yeah, I would probably get rid of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
They're gone.
Bye.
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 Adios.
Bye.